Hello everyone, watch a long time. It's Liverpool, it's Leicester, it's Anfield, it's the Premier League, it's Ste, it's Errol, it's go time. You ready, Errol? We up for this one?
Yes, we are, fella.
Manchester City laid down a marker last night. It's Liverpool's chance to respond this evening and in the process get a little bit of revenge on Leicester City after they beat us in the Premier League earlier this season at the King Power Stadium. Kick-off is about 11 or so minutes away. Me and Errol are hyperactive on Whisper, and we're going to crack it. We're going to be carrying on for the duration. That's our little treat for today, Errol. And hopefully the Liverpool performance can taste as good as those. Because fingers crossed, Jürgen's put a very good team out. There's every chance it could do.
Yeah, no, I was really pumped for this game anyway. I think I was confident that we was going to not only go out and put a good performance in, but I think we were going to make a bit of a statement tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm still in that vibe. I've got that same energy today. I genuinely feel, we haven't done score predictions ourselves yet, but I genuinely feel like we're absolutely going to turn these over. I think this is a Leicester side that are on the ropes, and we could kind of put one nail in the coffin of Brendan Rodgers' managerial career at this club.
Could do, mate. Yeah, I'd say that could be a consequence of if Liverpool can get this victory tonight. Let's go there then straight away. We didn't do predictions earlier on the team news show, but now having had time to digest our team and digest the changes that Brendan Rodgers made as well, you were in confident mood before. I'm guessing you still are now.
Yeah. After seeing that team, look, the team, the bench, everything that Klopp's been able to kind of put out tonight just shows the strength that we've currently got. And when you are looking as strong as that, you've got to put the performances in. You can't put any doubt in our minds or any kind of. You kind of can't get a bit of a let-off to other teams for them to think, they look strong on paper, but they can't do it on the pitch. We want to dispel all of that. We want to be able to say, that's our strongest team or one of our strongest selections that we can put out, and they'll stick 3, 4, 5 past you, because that's just how good they are.
Fingers crossed then. Right, before we do go live, if you're watching the stream now, and there are hundreds, if not thousands of you doing so already, first job for every single one of you guys is to drop a like on the watch along video, please, on YouTube. It'll take you less than a second, but it'll really help us with the old algorithm, and it'll mean that I'm doing my job right and my bosses won't shout at me. So yeah, if you want to give the video a thumbs up, please go ahead and do that as well. And listen, there has never been a Redmen TV watch along with me and Errol in this studio that has hit 1,000 likes and Liverpool haven't at least drawn the game. Liverpool have never lost a watch along. Me and Errol have been on when there's been 1,000 likes. So if you want to be the reason to jinx that or ruin that effort,
I'm not saying, head, so be it.
I'm not saying it's like linked and it might be absolutely nothing, but why even risk the juju? Why even bother bringing that badness into our lives? Give it a go, please. Right then, Errol. We had this conversation here, and you guys in the live chat, please feel free to get involved as well. We weren't quite sure at this lineup who's playing on either flank. We've got Jota, Bobby, and Diaz, and then we've as our front three. We imagine Bobby's up front. Bobby's going to be the 9.
Got to be through the middle, hasn't he?
Diaz is predominantly a left winger. He came on at left wing the other day. Jota likes playing from the left. He's played on the right in occasions. Hasn't really enjoyed himself over there, if truth be told. Is that how you see it? Do you see Diaz left, Jota right?
I think Jota might have to sacrifice himself
and
go and do a job tonight, just because Klopp's got a little bit more trust in him, and it's safe to say, you know what, I know that's not where we're going to utilise you for the majority of the games, but tonight, come in, do a job here. It might be a case of we take Bobby out of the game after 60, 70 minutes, then we throw Salah on, then you get a chance to move into the middle. You might have already had that conversation with him. And again, it's more a case of, let's get this new lad Diaz in a position where this is where he's going to play, this is where he's going to get his minutes. Let's see what he's capable of doing. Let him kind of bed in on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I was about to say,
you don't want to disturb him too much in terms of his transition into the squad.
If you're going to bring a lad into a new league in the middle of a season, to then play him out of position is just another barrier. Like, why do that? It feels like Jota might have to just go and do a job for the boys, kind of thing, go and do a job for the team.
Be a bit selfless, sacrifice yourself in that sense. And I'm not saying he's ineffective on the right. Yeah. It's just not where he's most comfortable. But that might be another thing where, again, we want to start kind of giving you experience on that side as well, because you are going to be our utility man across that front three. So you need to be able to come in at any point in any of those positions and be as deadly as you've been as that number 9.
Fingers crossed there. Right. Again, score prediction, what are you thinking?
I said 4-0, and I'm going to stick with 4-0. We are going to absolutely tonk these
I said 3-1 yesterday. I think if anyone goes over to Redmen TV TikTok, I think on the TikTok I said 3-1. I'll stick with it, but I'm with you. I'm quite confident now. I haven't seen the team news. Hopefully it's not false confidence. Hopefully it's not a false dawn. But yeah, I really like the look of our side. and I'm really, 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 really excited to see Luis Diaz's debut as well. And then
I think there's no pressure for me on Diaz tonight. I think again,
worst case is he's a bit rubbish, and it's his first game, and you just bring Mo Salah on.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's it. Like if you said that to us, 6 weeks ago, we'd have bit your hand off for that kind of opportunity and that level of firepower. So I think it's again just another great opportunity for him to soak up the atmosphere, kind of get a taste of what it's like to kind of play with some of these lads in and around him. You know, the fact that we've gone strong in midfield. We've gone strong defensively. That kind of should give him the foundations to be able to just say, do you know what, I'm just going to get myself stuck in, be a bit of a nuisance, be a handful for them, and hopefully be able to kind of get an assist or get a goal. I think that's what we're really looking forward to, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, so all about Nat, one of our Discord members there, one of our club legends, hello Nat, watching the game, says, I'm saying 3-0. You won't be able to see it. Joe, can't see that. Never mind, it's fine. You can't, at the very bottom there, as and when more people type in the chat, it might come back up here. Yeah, we had that little bar now, but yeah, he's basically is going for 3-0. We've got a few chats in the YouTube as well. Rav thinks 3-1. Barry says 2-0. Yeah, we've got everyone's in quietly confident mood. Then we are about just over 5 minutes to the kick-off. So yeah, well, I've got this little time then to talk you guys through a couple of things that are coming up on Redmen TV over the next few weeks. Like I say, I know we've got this game, we've got the Birmingham, there's loads of football to happen, but we are obviously in build-up time to the League Cup final at the end of the month, and we've got you covered with so much amazing content here on Redmen Plus. So to give you a little taste of it, well, I'm going to hand you over to a very good-looking, handsome guy with a sexy voice. Hey everyone, just want to let you guys know about some of the amazing stuff we've got going on over at Redmen Plus, our exclusive streaming service. It's a bit like Netflix for Reds. Well, streaming now is our amazing murals documentary. We speak to the people who created those amazing murals that you see around Anfield, and also the subjects of them as well. The likes of Jamie Carragher, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Jordan Henderson all feature in this amazing documentary. As well as those, we've got an exclusive feature coming out soon on some of the best banners that have been made about Liverpool Football Club. You really want to check that one out. We've also got a documentary about the Ecru kit, the cultural relevance of it, and how it came into existence. And not only that, we've got some amazing League Cup final based features as well, with interviews, documentaries, exclusive, all that kind of stuff. So do go on over to the redmentv.com and check out Redmen Plus. What a handsome man he was. It was my worst. That was recorded like about a week ago and I'm in the same clothes. I should have just went for it for continuity. I should have just looked down the one just to pretend that I'd started reading it. But no, yeah. Keep an eye out on Redmen Plus. Like I say, there's never been a better time to be involved. As well as those amazing features we've got there. We've also got, again, the Murals Guide, which is out now, and also we've got the, like you saw on the show there, Crashing with the Cop went out live yesterday. The reaction to that has been amazing so far, so I do think you should check it out, and obviously build up to that League Cup final with us as well then. Right, Errol, both teams are entering the park at Anfield. Luis Diaz with his fresh trim. He looks he looks like he's ready to go hit the club after tonight. You know what I mean? He's got the fresh trim, he's got that swagger. Seen a little video of him dancing. He loves a little buggy, don't he? Yeah, hopefully we get to see that today. Yeah, Anfield full of flags. Anfield under the lights. There isn't a more beautiful sight in the world. I mean, other than that advert that you've just watched, obviously, Anfield under the lights is probably the second best looking thing that you're going to see this afternoon. I'd go for that. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. Tom Pearson in the chat there says, I watched the Crashing with the Cop this morning in the work van. Fantastic documentary. Cheers. I hope you didn't get in trouble for watching it. Tom, but yeah, I agree. Joe did a fantastic job on that one. Producer Joe's with us tonight, so yeah, shout out to Joe who's there.
Absolutely smashing.
And Melissa is back there as well. Hello, Melissa. Melissa helped out with the camera work as well. Those two did amazing work. I just sat and talked to a fella. But I'll take the credit as well, because why not? I've got part of it. Well, if the last 3 minutes has taught you anything, is that I've got a bit of an ego. So we've been through it. Yeah. Just a quick run through then of the teams before we do go live. The Liverpool team is Alisson, Robertson, Matip, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Curtis Jones, Thiago. Then it's Diaz, Jota, and Bobby Firmino. The Leicester 11 is Schmeichel, Justin, Armati, and Didi Thomas. Albrighton, Dewsbury Hall, Samare, Maddison, Lookman, and Patter or that and Dax and Patter leading the line. No, Jamie Vardy is the obvious one there. We know he's out injured. Jamie Vardy has haunted us in the past, so hopefully Liverpool can do a job on Daka and stop him from doing the same. a minute and a half to go. Then let us know in the live chat. Then we want to know, where are you in the world? Where are you watching? And what time is it? And what are you eating or drinking, depending on where it is? Me and Errol are I'm on the water and the Whisper. So technically I'm on a diet ahead of my wedding in a month or so's time. But then I'm also eating chocolate. But the water allows me to think that I'm being healthy.
I'm going to burn some calories doing this tonight, aren't
Fingers crossed, yeah. We'll do a bit of, hopefully we burn some of the calories as well. But Adam's in Wales, Derek's in NJ. New Jersey? Yeah, why not? Charlie's in Dallas, Texas, and it's 1:45. I bet it's a bit warmer there in Dallas than it is here. I'm on... Steve says, I'm in Rill with a Peroni. Sound.
Laughing.
Rill's...
Cold at this time, yeah.
Yeah, not as warm as the guy in Texas, for sure.
Rochester, New York, yes. I think I've been to Rochester, to be fair.
Shout out to, I think it's Skanarf, who says he's watching New Zealand at 8:45 and he's just had his brekkie. What a way to wake up.
Yeah.
What a way to wake up.
Wake up to these beautiful faces.
On your Friday morning to watch the Reds. Hopefully take Leicester City to town. Sanji's in Jamaica. Yeah. Shout out to you. Errol's a big fan of Jamaica, aren't you, Errol?
Yeah, man, that's where the family's from, innit? So obviously, every time we get love from Jamaica, I've always got to reciprocate it and say hello. So yeah, let us know whereabouts in Jamaica you're from, bro. Thank you.
Big ties to Jamaica from Errol over there. Let's go Redmen, says all about Nat. I agree. And then Tony, don't care about the score. We really need to smash these smug pricks and get our payback. Oh no, smug Tory pricks. I nearly missed that off. Anyway, I think we're about to kick off. Both teams are taking the knee. Leicester City will be starting the game, kicking towards the Kop end at Anfield. Like I say, both teams have just took the end. Here we go. We are underway as Leicester send a big long ball forward. It is Luis Diaz playing on the left. Diogo Jota on the right. Bobby Firmino up front. As Trent looks to send Diaz early. It's at the first 10 seconds. Diaz.
Oh, shit. Go on, lad.
Could have been a dream start as Diaz got in. Well defended by Leicester.
Great ball by Trent, that.
Straight away. Imagine that. What a debut that could have been. Diaz was nearly in within inside 10 seconds, but Leicester just about closed the door.
Just got unlucky on the cutback there. Someone just signed him from Malaysia, I think he said. It was at like 3:45 in the morning. Shout out to you, man. That's pure dedication, but we love that energy. So let's go up the Reds. Come on, get a tune on for us, Steve. What have we got?
Yeah, man.
Let's get that energy going in the studio.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll come back to that actually quick. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right hand side. Ball across into the feet of Diaz. Diaz to Jota. Great start by Liverpool. Diaz is involved again, but Thiago's pass is going to just sneak out. But you mentioned earlier about Diaz drifting central. He was playing centre forward for a second there, and Liverpool is so very in the first 10 seconds.
So quick.
Trent finds himself in that centre midfield position. Long ball over the top. It's good defending, to be fair.
It's really good. Who is it? Is it Amati?
I think it was. Yeah. Got across. Bobby Firmino's leading the line. Let's go for a bit of Bobby song. Yeah, I agree to get the. Rachel is in. Remember, Rachel's in Lincolnshire having some fish and chips. Oh, I love it. Love the fish and chips. I like fish and chips with curry sauce.
Yes. That's a very good shout.
Fish and chips and curry.
Yeah, Kaid Fagan says Thiago back on his BS with the shades. Yes, he is. Hopefully. 6 a.m. in Melbourne there for JP Killswitch. Another early riser. Early bird gets the worm, bro. Yeah, so I'm feeling that energy.
Melbourne 6 a.m. Friday morning. What a way to start your Friday with the Reds. As Virgil van Dijk goes long, looking for Luis Diaz. Hopefully we can give you that Friday feeling. Diaz wins his header. Can he keep the ball in?
Oh, strong. Looks strong there. And he's just going to give away a foul, is he? Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
But that's what you like to see, innit? Tenacious.
Absolutely. Diaz won his header against James Justin, but as he goes for the second ball, Justin gets ahead of him. It's not much contact there, to be fair. Yeah, Diaz was waving his fingers, saying no. But unfortunately, the referee says yes.
He looks explosive though, doesn't he, Steve?
He's lightning quick. That's the one thing you can tell straight away from watching him. He is, like you say, I imagine Liverpool are going to try and beef him up a little bit. He is very wiry.
He's been like that in all the clubs. Every club that he's gone to, though, they're like, we need to put you on a bit of a diet plan. But I think, like with a lot of our players, even Trent's bulked up over the last 12 to 18 months.
And you don't want to take away from who he is. He is, he's an actually slight guy. And listen, Joel Matip isn't exactly a beefcake, is he?
No.
You are yourself, but I'm sure
not everyone's a Canate.
I'm sure Liverpool get to work on him, but yeah. The first thing you're right to reference, he looks fast as Fabinho dances through the midfield, does well, just loses out. I think Maddison tracks back and covers, and Leicester are going to be able to clear down the left hand side with Luke Thomas, but he gives it straight to Matip. Liverpool are playing at pace here. Fabinho's pass was just half a yard too far ahead of compatriot Bobby Firmino, but Liverpool get the press on. I love to see it. Look, swarming enormous.
Come on.
Brilliant. It's Curtis Jones on the ball. Lovely work by Liverpool. Bobby Firmino inside. Couldn't find Diaz. Andy Robertson was in 8 years of space. That was the right pass.
That was.
Bobby goes to the little through ball to Diaz, but yeah, it wasn't on. But great work by Liverpool in the press.
Stepping up as well.
Virgil now stepping
getting
up.
Involved.
But Leicester are going to try and counter it.
Excellent work there by Curtis Jones to just clean up the loose ball there, so that Leicester don't get the chance to break. Mo Salah sitting on a Liverpool bench. It's not a sight we're used to seeing, are we? This is unfamiliar territory for us.
It very much is, yeah.
But I feel I'm at ease with it.
Yeah, listen, he's played 4 extra times, like I mentioned before. Like, you've got to give him half an hour. Give him an hour off, he'll be fine. Tony says chips and curry sauce, nice one. I've lived too long in the land of chips and gravy. No, chips and gravy's fine as well, but not with kind of getting fish. Chips and curry sauce is where we're at. I had to have rice and chicken. I'm a chicken and rice today again. Diet, wedding and all that. Feeling it today, I'll be honest. I feel a little bit peckish. We got the supplies, mate. We got the supplies on I'll have a few. Sig Josh, hello Sig Josh. Hi Redmen, nothing to say really. I hope all you in the studio office have good commentary and enjoy the game. You need to crap and dip the biscuits pre-kickoff, it's the law. Yeah, again, I'm on a diet, mate. I'm on a diet, Josh. I can't. Well, trying to be healthy. But yeah, Paul and Chris, they eat all the biscuits all the time. There's no left for us a lot by the time we get here. Bobby Firmino, midfield, drops deep, finds Fabinho. Where can he get his head up?
He got swiped, come on.
Yeah, he's taken out. And the referee gives a free kick. It was Mark Albrighton sweeping the leg of Fabinho. He danced round him. He does catch him on the shin.
Yeah, it looks like he's already going down. I think he might have lost a little bit.
He was slipping anyway. Yeah, I think that's what. Because it was quite a high challenge on his shin, but yeah, I don't think anything more will come of that.
650. I don't know what the island's called, but it's by Russia, just above Japan. Craig Jones.
Sakhalin?
I would have to look at it on a map. We'll get a map up at half time in the break and we'll have a look to see where you are, mate.
Good morning to you, anyway.
Good morning, yeah, man.
Liverpool got the free kick midway inside the Leicester half. Trent whips it in.
It's a good ball.
Headed by Fabinho.
No, it's Firmino.
Yeah, it was Bobby, but yeah, straight over the bar. Nothing really doing for it. Trent, good ball by Trent. Got a good whip on it. I'll be honest, I'm not sure you're going to score from there. I think that one's got to go back across goal and see what you can pick up. It was almost impossible for Bobby Firmino to score from that one.
Big shout out to Danny in the chat as well, doing up the mods tonight. Hope you're doing well in Wales, Dan. Hope your week's been good, girl. Dan's
been a bit poorly, bless her, so yeah, hope you're feeling better, Dan. Shout out. Thank you for modding as usual. Long ball forward by Kasper Schmeichel up towards Liverpool's left hand side. Robertson's head. Jones heads inside. Can Liverpool get it on the floor? No.
Not yet.
It's going to be
touch wasn't there.
A little bit of head tennis, and but Fabinho gets wide to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's cut out, but
second ball
to Thiago. Thiago gets it. Lovely pass to Diaz. Lovely disguise one on that one. And here goes Robertson down the left.
He's on his bike. Curtis Jones.
He's in Everton territory. He's going to have a shot. No, he's going to dink it in. Couldn't find no one.
They just watched it sail across the front of goal.
Liverpool going to recycle the ball. Matip finds Trent, but he gives it away. Fabinho's got some work to do. Against Maddison.
This is where Leicester want the ball. They want to be able to counter. Maddison might have held on to it a bit long, but he's done well, Annie, there. Is it that out to Lookman?
Yeah, inside. Maddison's in the penalty area. Shoots. Saved, I think. Yeah, it was a good save in the end by Alisson. Liverpool countered well.
That's going to be their game in it tonight.
Maddison did really, really well. He kept the ball in midfield. They broke down the left. Yeah, I think it is Lookman who plays back Maddison. Virgil plays everyone on side.
That's not Virgil like that, but
he tries to beat Alisson at his near post. It was going wide anyway, but Alisson's palm was over the bar. Well. But yeah, it was a wake-up call for the Reds as James Maddison broke free. Alisson's big old paw over the bar, but yeah, Leicester countered really, really well there. That's what their game plan is. Maddison done well.
He's going to be, integral to that counter for them if he can get the ball and distribute it well. That's what they need.
In hindsight, you probably want to foul him in that midfield there, don't you? Yeah. Do you want to take if you can?
So you can't win the ball back. The game's had a lot of pace to it. It's had a little bit of quality as well. So
Leicester whipped the corner in.
Maddison
header won by Leicester, but
can't. Post.
Yeah, Trent clears. Can Liverpool pick up any second balls? Jota's going to put the pressure on. But no, Leicester have done well there. I think it's. Yeah, it was. And more good work by Leicester. They're battling really well, to be fair to them. Trent's got some work to. Cross comes in. Half clear by Fab. Well done, Fab. Can Liverpool counter? No.
Got that under. Oh. Now they've got the ball. They've just played in. Oh.
Big old strong nudge by Virgil van Dijk. Stops Daka. But yeah, Fabinho and Firmino both there a little bit guilty of sloppiness. Leicester were in. Let's see as the ball comes through. It is Maddison again. Daka would have been onside.
Trent's playing him on.
And but Virgil gives him a nudge and it goes through to Alisson. But yeah, a couple of early warning signs for Liverpool here that they're not quite on the game. Leicester have got a little bit of a sting in their tail, which we know we've got. We felt it before. Can Liverpool get back to that early pressure? Because again, a bit loose. There's a poor ball by Jones at Robertson who couldn't control it, and in the end it goes out for a Leicester throw-in. So what are we? 9 minutes, just about gone as Kasper Schmeichel kicks long to the left back. He heads it on straight out of play. I think it's Luke Thomas over there at left back for them, isn't it? Yeah, he just knocks it straight out. And the Liverpool might get the ball back. Big fan of Virgil just leaning into Daka there and go, no. Just sit down. It was a big old nudge by the big fella. In fact, while we've got him on, let's play his song. A bit of Virgil move in the chat. Curtis Jones dropping deep, not like we often see him doing that, but he might be doing that a bit more often then, I guess, from the left-hand side today. Coming really deep to try and collect the ball, but it doesn't really need to when Virgil can play passes like that. As I say that, it goes straight to the Schmeichel, but he was looking for Diaz, but just overhit it slightly.
Bourne says Firmino is such an incredible player, one of the best in a red shirt. Can't wait to see some of the sexy football with Thiago, Bobby, Diaz, Fabinho playing a similar silky style to Brazil. Yeah, those South American players do play with a lot of flair, always looking to get the head up.
There goes Robbo. Robbo's on one of his runs, cuts inside. It's Diaz playing central again. Thiago out to Alexander-Arnold. Trent's cross. Bobby Firmino can't get there. It was a good header away.
Just couldn't get close enough to attack it, could he?
Fabinho's going to try and recycle it though.
Robertson,
his pass is cut out. Leicester are going to go for the counter. Alisson comes out, gets a big old kick on that one, right back to where it came from. But I think James Justin's going to have time to control that one. Can Liverpool get the press on at the back? Oh, Liverpool are trying. Samare's under pressure, and in the end, Leicester are forced to just kick it forwards. And Virgil will deal with that one quite easily. Good pressing. Liverpool put the press on 3 or 4 times now, and they either won the ball back or just forced Leicester into absolutely webbing it. Good to see Errol. And Diaz is part of it, by the way. You know, he hasn't been around long, but he gets it.
Yeah, you can tell he gets it.
And here he is.
He's in, and he's going to get that. He's going to get it.
One-on-one with Justin.
Stands him up. What's he going to do? Just finds the nice pass. Robbo cuts across in.
Up rather than out. Can Fabinho win the header? Not really, unless they're going to try and counter again.
Brighton.
No, that was Dewsbury 22.
Oh, was it?
He's cut up, and there goes Joel.
Go on, Joel. He finds Diaz.
Lewis Diaz, left-hand side the box. Cross, low cross, Leicester clear. And it's going to be
a
throw just about by the corner flag. Some early promising signs from Lewis Diaz, though. Joel Matip goes on one of his adventures, finds
on the other
Diaz.
side as well. Everyone just wants to get the ball to Diaz, don't they?
He is trying to find him, to be fair, and Matip just doesn't make the run. Curtis Jones then plays a cross back to Matip. Finds Alexander-Arnold. Lovely flick around the corner to Jota. Can he get it? Not quite. Liverpool are going to try and recycle the ball. And surely that's a foul. No, ref says play on.
He does.
Ref says play on. We'd rather have had the free kick there, ref. We'd rather have had the free kick there, pal. Just didn't quite give it to us in the end. That's a throw in for Leicester. Yeah, Fabinho was fouled. No, sorry, Matip was fouled. He got back up again, tried to play it past the Trent. Trent lost out. But I think Liverpool would rather have the free kick than the advantage.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But hey ho.
Good start though, the intention's right. We've looked bright from the early exchanges.
Able to press again, but Liverpool Leicester play through it.
Heavy on that right-hand side. They spread the ball over to their right.
James Justin.
To find a little bit more space.
Good little 1-2. Too easy.
Too easy.
Justin's in the box. Fired across. Goal!
Just couldn't get it under. Got away with that.
Liverpool counter. Here's Diaz trying to use his pace. And he
gets straight back up, unlucky.
I think he's, it was Lookman, was it, at the back post, or was it Daka? Let's have a little look. So Justin fires hard and low.
Through the legs of Curtis Jones.
It's Lookman,
yeah.
Just behind him, couldn't get to it. But again, I think it was a bit too easy to get in. There was one simple pass. Maybe Diaz didn't quite chase his man like he needed to do. Okay, guys, you need to have more visuals. What end are we playing into? Says Philly. Philly, we are kicking towards Anfield Road, aren't we, mate? Leicester are taking the cup. So we're going from right to left as we're watching our screen. As Joel Matip plays the ball, he carries the ball again, and no, he's forced backwards. Leicester deep in their 4-5-1 formation.
A few players slipping, a few players are slipping.
But he gets into Diaz.
Oh, Diaz does really well.
Takes it round Brighton, pulls it back. Just half a yard behind Curtis Jones.
But the press is really good from Liverpool. There, two men just absolutely bullied Maddison to the ball there. He had no chance. Absolutely just swarmed him. The ball's back with Diaz.
Lovely by Jones.
Curtis Jones does really well.
Can he find Trent at the back post? He can't.
Just underhits the pass a little bit.
Feet.
Initially really well.
Great tackle again. Firmino. Liverpool get the press on once again. Bobby Firmino. Firmino's pass is loose though. Oh, Fab, you're better than that. And here comes the counter now. Maddison fires it forward towards...
And they get a free kick this time. That's what you were saying though. Fouled them on the halfway line and you kind of get away with it.
Welcome to new first team member Brian Hope. Shout out to Brian. Then all about Nat, £2 super chat. Who's your favourite LFC player? One past, one present. My first best Liverpool player was Michael Owen, but I've since changed that for obvious reasons. Listen, my favourite player currently is Virgil. My favourite all time. I'll be cliche to be honest, and just go Stevie G.
Yeah, Trent and Stevie. It is literally that for me.
Leicester forced backwards with the free kick. And
let us know who yours is though, all about Nat. Thank you for the super chat, man. Let us know.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nat. Liverpool win the ball again, taking it off Leicester more often than not. Diaz cuts inside. He's electric. He is fast as anything. He's going right across the field to find Trent.
And then pops back up in the middle.
Yeah, Liverpool have shifted here. Diaz has found himself playing centre forward for a second.
He's there. Dropped
a
little bit deeper.
Didn't need to go that back, I think. Curtis Jones is going to force backwards
himself. There, the spaces he could do a nice little turn because he had the space to break into there. Thiago
head up. Quick ball out to Trent. Thiago, that's the way he loves those. He loves the touch and a pass, doesn't he? Like he's always trying to up the tempo. Is Thiago? That's what he brings to the side. Turn, Bobby. Yeah, Virgil passes to Bobby.
Unlucky.
Virgil's going to get a second bite, isn't he?
Robertson plays the ball back into Fab.
Fab's passing's been a bit rubbish here. He needs to deal that with. Anyway, Bobby Firmino to Diaz.
Having another shot. It'll be nice to start testing Kasper Schmeichel.
Robertson tries to find Firmino, but can't.
Ooh, and then that's not a foul, That's not a foul,
I'm not sure that's a foul.
I don't think it is. He just stood his ground and he volleyed him.
It looked like Mark Brighton hit Robertson.
It looks like it could have been a handball as well, but Robbo stands his ground, doesn't put a tackle in.
That's not a foul.
That's not a foul.
He kicked Robertson.
Come on.
I'm not having that to foul. He swings a leg and catches Robertson. I'm not having that to foul, but the ref gives it.
That's some BS there. That's some BS.
Right, let's get a little bit of let's get a general song. A little bit of LA.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who turns up in terms of Kasper Schmeichel tonight. Is it going to be Jekyll or Hyde?
Long ball forward, Virgil heads clear. Leicester pick up the second ball. Can Liverpool clear?
Well battled.
Yeah, it was a combination of Thiago and Fabinho clear it, but they can't find Jota. Oh, good touch by Luchman, actually, really good touch.
Well played.
But he's forced backwards to Samari, and then I'm trying to figure out which of the Leicester where they're playing on each side. It is at the back for Leicester. So on the right of their defence is Amati, and then the left is Ndidi. A long ball forward towards Daka, but it's going to go straight through to Alisson Becker. Right then, what are we? 16, just come to 17 minutes gone, still 0-0.
All about me says mine is Barnes and Matip.
That was Nat. Yeah, that was Nat. Same one. All about Barnes and Matip. Yeah, shout out.
All about Nat. Sorry, yeah.
Long ball forward by Fabinho. Can Jota bring that one down? No, Schmeichel's going to come clear.
Good positioning.
Just a half a yard too much on that from Fab.
Grant says, how have Liverpool looked? How would you sum us up in this first walk?
The passing hasn't been great. The pressing's been really good. They've had a couple of opportunities, but the final again, yeah, all right, I'd say. Tempo certainly there, just a little bit sloppy at times. To be honest, the best chance has probably fell to Leicester as well. The only real chance, in truth.
The only shot on target so far. Oh, poor touch there from Curtis. Yeah, you can tell Jota's not as comfortable on that right-hand side, but again, I think it is purely about doing a job for us tonight. I don't think it's about the expectation for him to be the guy to step up and deliver, but that then does mean it's a big job for the likes of Bobby playing through the middle.
And Diaz obviously has Leicester come on the attack with Lookman
turns.
runs. Fabinho can't get
lucky.
there.
Ooh,
And lucky ricochet nearly fell to Daka, but Liverpool just won't deal with it. And Robertson finds Curtis Jones.
Got to use the ball well. You can't dawdle on it there, lad.
Madison presses in, but yeah, well done. Robertson finds
the space there.
Here goes the counter, switches onto Jones. Can Trent find it? Of course he can. He's fucking Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's Curtis Jones. Little layoff. It's Firmino out on the left. Bobby crosses, looking for Jota. It's going to fall to Jones. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Touch. Cuts inside. Trent shoots. Saved by Kasper Schmeichel. And Liverpool corner kick. Liverpool's first shot on target from Trent Alexander-Arnold with his left foot.
Was it straight at him in the end?
Yeah,
turns, leaves two of them.
Yeah, he puts a lot behind it, but yes.
To be fair, he gets a good connection, but it is just a little bit straight at him. Yeah, Trig Josh says with the £5 super chat. I don't know if that's a bandwidth issue, but we'll have a little look into that as well now.
Joe, are we blurry? Trig Josh says we're blurry. Joe thinks that's your entry, Josh. If anyone else is having problems with the feed, let us know. But Joe is kind of assuring me. You're looking a bit as well.
No, on my thing.
You look sound.
No, on my YouTube, yeah. I can actually see it. Look at it there.
Corner comes in, but cleared. Although it's a bit of combination of the two. Some are saying yeah, and some are saying no. So, don't know.
We'll have a little look.
We'll work on cleaning what we can, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll give you some crisp audio instead for the time being.
Not blurry, he might just need to adjust his YouTube settings. Mr. D. Cuddy says, you are blurry, but I run off my neighbour's Wi-Fi, so...
Robbo just misses out. Did he get a touch? No. So it's going to be a Liverpool throw in there on the left-hand side, just in our half. Play the ball back all the way to Virgil van Dijk. Plays it to Thiago, plays it across to Joel Matip and sets Trent on his way, but Trent plays 1-2 with Matip and it goes backwards. Looks like we're just kind of passing the ball around, not a great deal of tempo at the moment, trying to move Leicester about. Leicester have dropped off, they aren't looking to press, but the ball's just been played over the top there. Jota just couldn't get it quite under in the first touch, and again we've had to come back. The ball's just moved its way across to Virgil van Dijk. Stretching his legs now, he's pushing people in and around. Robbo there, some nice footwork there from Robbo, playing back in. Good touch. Unlucky Diaz.
He's going to shoot. He comes down to the byline though, and there's a corner for Liverpool. I thought Diaz was going to take a shot. It was good work by Thiago and Robertson. Diaz, I thought he was going to just web one. He tries to get to the byline. In the end, it's a throw, not even a corner. Joel family says, I've got you on 2 laptops. One is crystal clear and one's blurred. Yeah, well, that's probably because the one of them is nicking the bandwidth off the other one. That's probably what's doing it in there. Anyway, producer Joe assures us everything's fine on our end. As Trent Alexander-Arnold crosses in, it's headed clear by Leicester. Thiago wins the ball back. Diaz flicks it round the corner to Andy Robertson. Robertson out on the left. He's going to fire in across. Deep cross. Can Curtis make anything of that? It's going to be difficult, but he kept it in. That's job 1 done. He needs help though, or does he? Might just skin a few of them. Does well actually, does Jones to find Jota. Finds Trent, back to Jota. Diogo Jota, I don't think crossing's really what he wants to be doing.
No, not in
He's forced backwards to Jones.
So yeah, I've just refreshed my stream on YouTube, guys, and it's looking crystal again, so just give your screen a refresh and jump back into the stream, and hopefully that should iron out any issues you've got on your end.
Alright. Leicester then looking to counter. This is what they want to do, like I mentioned before. Daka's off on the run. Can Lookman find him? No. Fabinho shuts the door, but Leicester play a nice couple of passes around him. They're going to switch it out wide to James Justin out here on the right-hand side.
Thomas Green says, who's been the better side overall? Liverpool have bossed the ball, but I don't think we've created many chances. Both teams have had 1 shot on target. Yeah. They've probably created a more clear-cut chance than ours, potentially.
I think we're just edging it, again, possession-wise.
60-40, yeah.
Yeah, it's not much in it, to be honest with me, so far. As Leicester try and...
Leicester have got to fight for it. They're not going to come here to roll over tonight, but we've just got to show the quality that we've got and absolutely smash them, so...
I'll get another song on. Just
still confident of that.
Let's try and get us going. Who shall we got? Virgil song? There we go. as Somali picks the ball up in midfield, finds Dewsbury Hall. Sounds like a wedding venue. Out, big switches on. Can Mark Albrighton get there or can Andy Robertson get there? Albrighton wins that foot race, and I think he's won a corner. Yeah, he has. He back heels it straight off Robertson. Clever play by Mark Albrighton. He knew there was nothing on for him, so he just wins his side.
He's that experience for them, and he's
yeah,
that
bit of nouch. Yeah, you're right. He knew he couldn't get nothing there, so he just thought I'll win the corner.
Gamerboy TV YT says, I think the score is going to be 2-1 to Liverpool. I would take any result, but I want a statement tonight. They're not the tallest side, this Leicester side, I don't think.
Let's find out how this goes. It's going to be James Maddison, usually an excellent set piece taker. 2 hands in the air, kicks in straight to Alisson, gets a punch on it. Diaz gets his head on it. Can Liverpool counter? No. Leicester are going to recycle it. Surely Maddison is offside. Yeah, he is. He was coming back from taking the corner and he was clearly offside.
Dan Fazza says, hi Ste and Errol, only just come in. What have I missed? In all honesty, not a lot, mate. Obviously Diaz is starting, Curtis Jones is in the middle as well. With Thiago, yeah, and Fabinho's in the mix as well. Other than that, it's the usual suspects. Mo's on the bench, and so is Harvey Elliott.
In terms of shots, Maddison had a half an attempt from a very narrow angle for them. Trent had the shot on target for Liverpool, but to be honest, neither really troubled the goalie. As Liverpool look to get the attack underway again, it's Virgil van Dijk.
A little bit of a press there. Oh, nice touch.
Thiago's fouled, I think, by Justin, is he? Has he given a foul? Yeah, I think he was.
Thiago with the good hair.
Thiago goes to the little Thiago turn that he absolutely loves doing.
Who's that now? Oh, can't get caught on the ball there. Full Curtis even, yeah.
Curtis Jones nearly got caught out, but Liverpool dealt with it. But it's a foot race between Matip and Daka. Daka's got the speed, but Matip's got the experience.
And those long legs, man.
I think the ball goes out. I think it went out for a throw into Leicester. It did. Martha saying it never. But, the assistant says it did. Andy at £5 super chat. It's clear to see this won't be a walk in the park. Need a big statement win. But Dackerson Pata looks threatening. Errol. Up the Reds. Gilly Tillemans is on the bench, but Dackerson Pata. As Leicester come on the attack again. Jota, can he get clear? Well, in the end, Liverpool can clear it towards Diaz, but it's coming straight back. Fabinho finds Thiago. Oh, lovely ball by Thiago round the corner to Bobby. Brilliant by Thiago. And Liverpool are going to get the ball down. Back with the Spaniard now. Lovely pass out wide to Trent. Down your line. Oh, didn't need to go backwards. Curtis was on, but Trent went backwards.
Gives them a chance to kind of get back into formation and shape, though. Leicester have done that a few times tonight, where they've just kind of went, you know what, we're not going to try and press you. We're just going to drop back into our shape and see if he can cuff through us. But that's a good ball. You need those types of passes through the lines when they do take that approach, and Thiago is perfect for that.
That's his game, isn't it? He's going to try and find another pass now. He's wide to Matip. Matip can find Trent if he wants. No, he's going to cut inside.
Go on, Matip.
Matip looks for the free ball. Can Firmino get there? No.
He's battling.
Indeed, he does well, but Bobby wins his battle. Just bouncing around the box. And Diaz picks away with it. Trent Alexander-Arnold, back post, looking for Robertson. Just can't get there. And Jota was there as well. Robertson's gone down. I think he's collided with the post. He looks in some serious pain.
Fucking hell.
I think he hit the post. Robertson down. Let's have a little look. It's a mad scramble.
Scrappy. It's a proper scramble, mate.
Do you want to talk through it, Al? Go on.
Yeah, so as Diaz just comes away with the ball there, Trent just whips it in toward that back post. And he collides with it with his shoulder. It looks like he's just nudged off the ball. But it's his shoulder, his neck, it's his back. Top half of his back. That just collides with the post there at the back stick. Unlucky there by Robertson. I hope he's going to be all right. Yeah, it's in the middle of his back.
That's a shoulder blade area. He looks okay. I think he's just winded him.
The initial impact, yeah. He's kind of got a bit of a smile on his face.
Fingers crossed.
But again, that kind of press in the box there, winning the ball that high up the pitch, it just sets all of the Leicester defenders at odds because they don't know what to do. They're all scrambling, just trying to get anything on the ball.
Diaz was sharp on it.
Yeah,
he looked very sharp on it. Yeah, right. I think Robbo's fine. Thank goodness.
He's rolling his shoulder. He's doing one of them, stretching it off. He should be fine.
It was a good ball by Trent as well. I think it was Jota and Robertson trying to get there at the back post. Brave by Robbo, but he just couldn't quite get there. Just nudged out of it in the end. And it's gone all the way out for a throw-in for Leicester, which they're going to take deep by their own corner flag in front of the Anfield Road.
To take it. Just
Danny says there's almost 2k of you watching, so let's get those likes up. Yeah, please get those likes up. 1,000 likes. Come on.
We want them all the way up.
As Arsenal go 1-0 up at Wolves, Gabriel scored for Arsenal.
They needed. There's been some dropped results in and around Arsenal, so it's a big
Man
opportunity
United
for them.
not winning, Tottenham obviously getting, there's some, that race for fourth is heating up, and Arsenal.
Did West Ham draw? Did they draw?
I think West Ham won in the end. But it was
Or was it 2-1?
the West Ham played yesterday and on Tuesday and won 1-0 against
1-0.
Watford.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's a big game for Arsenal in that respect.
Yeah, and Wolves. If Wolves can win that one, they're right in the mix as well. So yeah, big game in terms of races to the
That's
fourth.
nice.
We've got bigger,
Oh,
lovely flick by Jota started a little flick.
Wrong side for Diaz, and it looks like the ref is going to ask for the ball to be
Someone's
kicked out
down.
to play.
Liverpool have kindly stopped play. It is Daka.
Daka.
I'm not sure what's wrong with him.
Looks like he's holding his chest.
Let's have a little look.
Someone bump into him.
He collides with
Yeah.
Thiago.
Does he get winded? It's his back.
It's in his kidney area, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
so
in a bit of pain.
Yeah, maybe he's a little bit winded. Yeah, Ty Marshall, thank you for that update as well. Yep, it was 1-0 to West Ham. Yeah, everyone in the chat saying Jordan Henderson's got a bit of a back issue at the moment. But again, when you think the likes of your captain's out, and that's the midfield you can start, and the options that you can bring in off the bench, it does bode well for Liverpool.
I'll play. I know he's not playing, but let's give Jordan a bit of his song while this guy is getting treatment. Jordan's got a bad back, so if he might be watching the watch along. Hello, Jordan, if you are.
El Capitan. Are you looking forward to that? The Champions League is back soon, ladies and gents. It will be back.
Milan, yeah. Just a week or so's time.
There will be a
Zaka
couple
looks
of
alright. He's took a bit of a blow to the ribs, just kind of. He looks alright. He's going to come back on. But Liverpool pressed the throw in well. It's got to be lucky there, the Thiago. Oh no, sorry, it was Bobby. Ball just bounced off him. Back out for a Leicester throw, and Zaka enters the fray.
Justin.
Naby Keita goes and gets warmed up there. I can see a few lads getting out. I think that was Kanate as well.
Half an hour played at Anfield.
Here goes Trent. Lovely long ball over the two.
Too much.
Bobby's never going to catch that, is he?
But he's going to put a bit of pressure on it, though. He's going to put a bit of pressure on it. And Amate does really well there.
Yeah, he forced Amate into making a decision, and Amate made a good one. But Liverpool get the press on again. Can they win this one? Samare's nibbling about, and Liverpool going to throw in.
Looks like Jota's came over to the side as well. Diaz has gone over to the right, but he's playing quite centrally. But he's the
It is very fluid,
right.
that front three, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was just where they found themselves, or it's a tactical move. We'll check in a minute. As it stands, Diaz is still playing over on the right, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
So we'll see if that's a change that Liverpool have decided to make. As Trent goes back to Thiago.
And that might have always been the game plan, mate, to just
if we half
need,
an hour, see where we are.
Yeah, see where we are, and if it is, let's get Jota on his more favoured side, comfortable, because we'll have to start to try and press to open these up. But let's see what he can offer on the right-hand side.
Trent loses out now in the middle of the park. So Leicester are going to try and look to counter again. Good turn by Maddison, but he's done
well
done.
He's been harried. Jota there with the ball in the middle.
Go on, Diogo.
Really
Jota
well.
runs and runs. Surely he's fouled.
Yes, he has been fouled, and the ref blows for a free kick there.
Well,
he's got whacked.
He did, yeah. It was good work by Matip to stop Maddison. Maddison was doing well. Liverpool swarmed him. Jota, good turn. He's chased by Maddison. Brighton, and in the end, it's
Ndidi, is it? I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Ndidi.
Well, Ndidi just took him out. And Liverpool have a central free kick. Is this within shooting range? Probably not.
No.
It's probably
a decent angle, though.
It's probably about 30, 35 yards out, so maybe. I think, well, Kasper Schmeichel is lining up his wall. It's a left footer's opportunity, you would think, though, really, from there. Okay, it's a long way out if you're going to try and beat Kasper Schmeichel from there, I'm not sure. What do you reckon? Back-to-back post cross from Trent, or a little shot?
I'm going to go for the cross. Get it in, float it in.
It's a long old way to get a shot in, I think, from there. So is it going to be Trent out swinger or Robbo's in swinger?
Look at him. What a legend.
Trent.
A legend at
150th Premier League appearance, 23 years old. Trent Alexander-Arnold stands over it. Is he going to shoot? Is he going to cross?
I don't know. He looks like...
Let's find out. He looks like he's going to shoot. Trent. Dinks it towards Van Dijk. No, Bobby Firmino, can he get there? Firmino shoots, deflection, corner kick.
Clever, come on. How's that not a corner, ref?
What's he asking
How's
for?
that not a corner, ref?
What I don't want. Let's have a little look.
No, it's not offside. That's got to be a corner. Does well, Bobby, to just flick it up. That's got to be a corner, surely.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're asking for. Are they asking?
Oh, foul.
Maybe.
What's he meant to do there, though?
Is he give a foul?
He's
Is
the
he give a
one
goal
under control.
kick? I'm not sure. He might give a goal kick. No, he's giving a corner.
Good,
I'm not sure it was in the end, actually. It looked like it was very close, but Liverpool got the corner kick. Might be a bit contentious. The replay wasn't conclusive for me. Either way, it doesn't matter now. Liverpool got a corner kick. Diaz stands on top of Kasper Schmeichel's toes. The big guys are up there. Can we find one of them? Let's have a little look then. Trent's going to take an out swinger from the right-hand side. One arm up, Trent. Ball into the box.
It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one.
Go, Jota! Diogo Jota in front of the Leicester City fans once again puts Liverpool 1-0 up. Trent's corner headed by Virgil van Dijk, well saved by Kasper Schmeichel, but all he could do was palm it to the man Diogo Jota. And Errol, there's one man you don't want to palm it to in this Liverpool side. It's the guy with number 20 on his back.
Absolutely, mate. He is the slotter for a reason. It is Diogo Jota. Absolutely brilliant. Just picks up the straight. Mate, literally jolly on the spot. He couldn't have positioned himself any better for that. Just gets away from his defender, and as the ball just comes back into his path, he just keeps his cool, gets his head over it, and just volleys it straight back into the goal.
It's a good header by Van Dijk. Schmeichel can't do much with it other than just palm it out, and Jota's there to do what he does. He gives their fans the C, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
See you later, Brendan.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's the same end where he gave the Leicester fans plenty of stick after the penalty last time. I don't know what the C means, but if anyone can... I mean, I don't think it's that C word, but if you think it is, fair enough.
We just played ourselves into trouble, though.
Oh, Virgil's going to have to... That's a couple of times where Curtis has lost the ball there. He needs to be extra careful. In the end, Liverpool were able to mop up. And Van Dijk just webs it long. Can Bobby get there? He can.
He does an all right.
Go on, Bobby. Go on.
Stretch your legs.
Indeed, he's right by his own corner flag, and Bobby wins it and wins.
A goal kick.
No, throw-in.
It's a throw-in.
Corner, I'm not sure. It's a
throw-in.
What?
What? The other way?
He's changed his mind.
How are you going to do that?
He gave us the ball and then changed his mind. Odd. Either way, it's a throw-in for Leicester. Yeah, he waved one way, surely, and then changed his mind. I think the assistant there.
Ali says Mo is getting nervous about the golden boot now.
Yeah, Jota's in the mix. Let us know in the comment section or the Discord chat what do you reckon the C stuff for. I can't read that C word out, so don't say that one. But if it's any, let us know what you think Jota was calling him with that C.
Calm, man. It was just calm and collected, baby.
In Liverpool, it's been difficult.
Good time to score, though.
Head over to the Discord chat. Scott T, Jota the slotter. What a corner routine there. It was Virgil, was free as a... I mean, they sprung Virgil and they had Jota perfectly positioned for the rebound. Good shout out from Scott there. Gav just says boom and all out, and that says get in. Absolutely right. Tony says Jota is the dogs. That is all. He really is.
Yeah, he really is.
Here goes Diaz down the left-hand side. Good tackle by Justin. That was a good tackle, I think, by Justin. That's a throw-in. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that C word that I'm not allowed to read.
That wasn't a good tackle. You know, mate, he misses the ball.
Yeah, it wasn't as clean as I thought it was. Let's see. Odsky Lod says they might have been calling him a crusty crab. Is that a SpongeBob reference? Yeah.
Scott Schultz says Jota has the reflexes of a cat. Let's not have any cat.
And then Jai thinks he was calling them cucumbers. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. Might have been.
Cool as he was.
He was cool as in that situation.
Custard creams there from Jordan.
I love a custard cream. Is Schmeichel as cocky now as when he said, has it ever been more home regarding the England chance, says Trig Josh? Was that when he gave England's fans a bit of stick, didn't he? Yeah. He lost then as well, to be fair, but I mean, I don't care about England, to be honest with you, Josh, but it's always nice to see a Schmeichel getting beat around field.
Ooh, the C is for cooking. I like that. that might be the shout, yeah. Who's that? Captain Meat's Adventures, oh gosh.
I'm not sure. Can we say Captain Meat on the internet? I mean, we just did, so yeah. Again, there's more questions than answers.
Yeah, 100%. But as Bobby's got the ball, he picks it up.
Turn, Bob. Here you go. I've said that about 3-4 times. His touch was poor, and Somali was able to get to him.
Just took too long on the ball.
Yeah, he took a bit too long, didn't he? Here comes Leicester again, trying to counter down the left. Bit of space for Lookman up against Matip. Tries to feed in Dewsbury Hall.
And now they win a corner themselves.
Fabinho is forced to clear, and a corner is conceded. Maybe he was just calling more conservatives. Maybe he was. Jota is the slaughter. I agree. Says Ron. I agree with you, Ron. Good work by Fabinho on the cover there as Leicester look to break. But James Maddison's going to go over to the other side now. Take an in-swinging corner.
There's Mo Salah there.
There's Mo Salah doing something he doesn't really often do, warm up from the bench. Short corner by Leicester. They've done well there. Lookman into the box.
Can we work it though?
Nope. Good work by Robertson.
Can we spring
Diaz is rapid. Find him. Can you find him, Robbo? No, he's going to switch it. No.
Oh, me just slipped. That was so unlucky. There was a few men over there.
Diaz with the ball early. Good foul by Thiago.
That is a very good foul.
Liverpool had 4 or 5 men up the pitch, so Thiago just stops the game. If Robbo could, I don't think you need to be that precise. I think you could just kick it in front of Diaz and get him into a foot race. He tried to pinpoint pass it. I think if you just knock it into some space and just let the lad have a run, we've seen already how quick he can be.
It was unlucky.
Charlie says the C is for Charlie. What type of Charlie? Or just your name, who knows? As the camera pans on Brendan Rodgers, he's been under pressure recently from Leicester supporters. This won't be doing much to ease that. Although actually, I think they played all right.
This is what we didn't do at their place. Get that goal
and they can get the second though. Get the second because they have packed a punch, and here they come again. Actually, just as I say that, good touchdown, and in the end Liverpool forced them backwards. But yeah, they're not going to die. They're not going to die wanting at Leicester City.
And they just played the ball.
As I say that, it was one of the worst passes I've ever seen by a Marty. Just go straight for a throw it. Motor Ali said that Trent would have found Diaz on that break. Yeah, it was Robertson on the right back position because of the corner kick. That's where he defends from. I tend to agree. If that's Trent on his right foot rather than Robbo, you probably are. I think that's a good point. But yeah, it was just the way that the break happened from the corner. Trent always defends the back post and Robbo the front, so that's just where they happen to find themselves. Anyway, Virgil van Dijk is going to receive the ball from Matip. No, yeah, Mr. Meg. Where's Virgil going to go? He's going to find Thiago. Thiago to Matip. Matip.
He's been the best with the ball at his feet for us so far in his opening exchanges, or first half even. We've passed the opening exchanges.
People are just knocking the ball around the back, trying to draw Leicester out, but they're not really coming out, to be honest. So they go forward instead. Trent Alexander-Arnold inside, Firmino, flick, Diaz, can he control it? He can, lovely touch.
Can he get
Diaz,
it out to Robbo? Get it out
Robertson, just a little bit behind him. Robbo looking for a pass, finds one, Fabinho edge of the box, Diaz, head up, get in the box, lovely ball to Firmino, Bobby Firmino dances inside, he's just lost his foot.
You've got to shoot.
Robertson's cross, headed clear and Leicester clear.
You've got to get the ball and shoot there.
I think Bobby just took one touch too many, but the attack isn't over just yet. As Liverpool win it back again, Luis Diaz going to find Robertson, is he yet? Go on, Robbo.
That's a better ball to him as well.
Into the box, Robertson. Good punch by Schmeichel. Thiago goes to the spectacular one, and it goes wide. Thiago goes. If that would have went in, it'd have been goal of the season from Thiago Alcantara. But it's a good punch by Schmeichel. It's a lovely ball by Robertson. It's a goal. It's a goal all the way round from Curtis Jones. Gosh, but Schmeichel doesn't come up. It's a good punch by Schmeichel because Jones is going to nod that in. And then Thiago goes for the spectacular. Lovely technique, to be fair to him. But it's about a yard wide.
That was saucy.
Liverpool have lost out in their own half. James Maddison. Can Liverpool get a tackle in? Lovely work.
And he's getting told to get up.
He said he was fouled. He wasn't. Thiago done really well. Now Diaz is in a battle with Justin.
And he does well.
Well done, Luis Diaz. Well done, Luis Diaz. Well done.
Right. Thiago. Come on, the boys.
Thiago taking the piss out of Maddison. And Liverpool on the counter again. Trent Alexander-Arnold inside. Firmino. Get your head up, Bobby. Bobby shoots from distance. Too easy, that Bobby. I've not been impressed with his decision making so far in the game, to be honest. He's shot when he's not meant to. He's passed. He's kept hold of he's 40 yards out, centre of the goal with 4 options, and he goes to that shot. Thoughts?
Yeah, a little bit lacklustre. Maybe it's a rhythm thing for Bobby. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really pinpoint it. I know he's doing a lot of work off the ball for us, and he's instigating that press a lot of the time. But when he has got the ball, it's how he's using it for me. And as you said, it's probably been the decision making that's let him down so far this game. But
yeah, you're right.
Let's just hope he can kind of feel his way into it and kind of go through the gears.
Big long ball forward by Leicester. Curtis Jones wins his header. Can Liverpool win the second ball? Well, no, but they're going to win the third one. As Van Dijk takes a touch and finds Joel Matip. Let's get a song. We love you, Liverpool. We do love you, Liverpool. Yeah, Kahid says Bobby looks a bit off kilter. Yeah, I tend to agree, to be honest. If I was making, I would make no sub yet with 1-0 up and it's going all right, but Salah for Bobby with Jota going centre forward seems obvious, doesn't it? Salah right, Diaz left seems like the obvious one, but we'll see where we are.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. There's still plenty of the game to go, and I still think there's goals.
We're not. Come on, we're nowhere near these 1,000 likes. By the way, let's get those likes up, guys. Come on, the Reds are winning. We're having a fun all time as the ball bounces around the Leicester half. Can Liverpool get it under control? Trent in a battle. Lookman does well.
He away with it. He does well.
And he finds Thomas. Thomas heads up down the line.
And
good.
Does really well.
Yeah, because Daka would have been in there.
Cuts off that channel. Like.
Yeah, Daka would have been in a foot race. But Matip's touched as well. Lovely dinked ball by Alisson. So Robertson's touch. Ooh, just about gets away with Diaz to Robertson. Lovely play by the Reds. Switches on. Liverpool got men forward. If he can find them. Thiago. Go.
Jones on that right hand side.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool got 5 men in the box. He finds Diaz down the wing. Diaz dinked inside. Jota can't get there. Second ball can Trent. Thiago maybe. Thiago. Lovely touch by Thiago just to kill the ball dead. Diaz now finds himself right wing. Back to Thiago. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Back to Diaz. Liverpool playing a nice little patterns down there. Can he spring someone? They can. Lovely. Diaz. Thiago again. Diaz 1-on-1. Beat your man. No. Doesn't fancy it, so he goes back again to Thiago.
Interesting, but we keep hold of the ball.
Thiago, big switch to Curtis Jones. Can he get it? Of course he can. What a touch.
What a touch though by Curtis. Fizzed into him as well and just kills the ball straight.
Liverpool are just trying to work an opening here, forced backwards. I thought Diaz could have had a goal. He was 1-on-1, but he chose not to. It doesn't matter because Bobby Firmino, Jota, Firmino shoots straight at Schmeichel in the end.
That was what was needed though. It was instinctive.
He had to shoot first time.
Exactly.
Straight down the goalie's throat. I wonder if
Curtis gets on it.
Because Curtis and Bobby both go for the same ball. It's a lovely pass by Firmino, to be fair to him.
Does the 1-2 though? It's the 1-2.
Let's have a look.
No, I don't think Bobby's right. He's going to get it. I don't think he's going to end up getting it.
And again, Liverpool on the attack again. It's been relentless in the last few minutes. Leicester just trying to get out.
They need a bit of a respite, don't they? They just keep going backwards.
They're looking for half time now, Leicester.
Keeping it forward. And Didi sprays it out to Justin over on their right hand side. And it's Jones this time that starts the press. Trent's there, Jones and Trent there, just both sat off basically. Look at the centre mids. Kind of 5-10 years time, what kind of partnership would that be?
Long ball forward. Is all Brighton onside, doesn't matter because Virgil gets there anyway and he was offside. Liverpool are going to try and play quick though with Jones to Robertson. Ref's going to let them go on with it. Back to Curtis Jones. Curtis, the switch is on. Can he find Diaz? No, he's going to keep hold of the ball. Now he's going to look for him. Diaz into the penalty area. Chest control. Good defending in the end by Thomas. Was Diaz offside? I think he's been flagged offside. Good control by Luis Diaz. The one on the right chests it down. But the linesman let play go on, but then flagged offside. We're going to have a little look at the corner routine once again.
Because it's Diaz who starts on the keeper, so I wonder where he moves to.
He goes front post.
Okay.
Just trying to draw the men out. Yeah, it's clever from Liverpool.
That was really clever.
They spring Virgil.
They all fell for it.
Lots of moving around, and Jota was where he needed to be. It was a well-worked routine by the Reds. Long ball forward towards Liverpool's left back position then.
Second minute of added time.
Leicester trying to sucker punch the Reds before half time, but Liverpool shut the door. One last chance for a counter from the Reds. Let's find out.
Go on, he's asking for it. Bobby, he's asking for it. Come on. He gets a free kick, but Bobby, he was asking for it.
Diaz was he just wanted the ball kicked long or into the space. Firmino held on. In the end, was fouled. Are Liverpool going to be afforded the chance to take this free kick? They might as well go along with it because it's going to be the last action of the half. So yes, it looks like the ref's going. No, is he going to blow for half time or is he going to let them take the free kick?
Yeah, he's got to let them take it.
Surely you're going to let them. He's telling James Maddison to get out the way.
Yeah, so he can take the free kick, get the yards back.
Liverpool play inside to Alexander-Arnold. Trent, dink, back post towards Matip. Heads it across goal. Can Jota get there? He can. He's offside. And that should be half time. It is. Half-time whistle goes then. Liverpool 1, Leicester City 0 at Anfield. Diogo Jota, as is often the case, gives Liverpool the lead. It was Virgil van Dijk's header that was saved by Kasper Schmeichel, but it fell to Liverpool's number 20, who does what he does best and scores. Luis Diaz has had some bright moments. Liverpool have been there or thereabouts. And Errol, before we bring the stats up from the first half, then, mate, how do you think that went?
Reasonably well. I'm not over the moon with it. I still think we could have played a little bit better. I think a couple of loose passes in the middle. I think going forward, the decision making probably wasn't where it needed to be. But again, it's that assimilation of the players that have been out coming back in and kind of getting used to the rhythm of everything again, and it's gelling in with the new players and how they link up with each other. I think, you know, the likes individuals, if we're looking at it, I think Bobby could have released the ball a few times to feed people in. Maybe his decision making could have been a little bit better. I think Jota hasn't looked explosive on the right, but he's popped up in the middle and scored a goal, so you know you can't knock him, and that's what you want. You want the output from Jota. I think they did have that little tactical switch about 30 minutes in, where he swapped wings between him and Diaz. I think defensively, on the whole, we've looked okay. We haven't really made any real defensive blunders, but Leicester's, you know, game plan in terms of trying to catch us and attack us quick, that's what they've been able to do, but we've limited them to the amount of times that they've been able to execute it. So all in all, I'm reasonably happy. Do I still think we could be putting them under more pressure, put a bit more pressure on the necks, a foot on the neck, something like that? Yeah, I definitely think we can. Yeah,
I think that's fair to say. Liverpool have been okay without being amazing, but they look dangerous. Like I say, I'm going to bring the stats up now on the screen. So we have first half stats then. Obviously Liverpool 1, Leicester City 0, the main stat that matters really. We've got shots. Liverpool have had 8 to Leicester's 2, 5 on target compared to just the 1, and that was very, very early on from James Maddison. Since then Leicester haven't really done much with the ball. 66% possession from the Reds compared to just 34 for Leicester City. 2 corners for us, 3 for them. They haven't done much. We scored off one of ours. It kind of feels like you say, I think if the way you spoke there, it was almost like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. But listen, the goal makes a big difference there. But Liverpool, I think the pressing's been really, really, really good. When they've won the ball, just a slight decision making or a bit of a touch wrong here and there, but they're not a million miles away. No,
we're definitely not. We're in the right ballpark. It's just about, can we add that clinical edge? Are we going to show up in the second half now and be ruthless? That's what I'm kind of hoping, and I think. You know, I'd like to think Klopp will go out there with a similar sort of message that, you know, you've shown that you've got too much quality for these, but can you make that statement now? Can you be ruthless? Can you put them to the sword? They're the questions that, you know, you really need to get to G up your team and kind of get that little bit extra out of them. I still think we've got that. The players that we've got, you know, that we've got in front of us there on this pitch are more than capable of scoring. Bobby needs to kind of get in front of goal a little bit more, take a few more risks and shots, release the ball a little bit quicker, I think, is probably the big thing 100%. For him. Recycle that ball or release it a lot quicker. His press work's always exceptional. It's just that one little element for me where there's probably just a little bit of a drop-off. And then it holds up other people because they can't make that natural run. They're having to stop and drop back on themselves and not end up getting caught offside. So I think his offensive game just needs to be switched up a level. But I think Thiago's looked really impressive in that midfield for me this first half, the way he's moved the ball around. Yeah, I think you're right. I think a couple of them. I think Jones maybe has been a bit guilty of holding the ball a bit too long. Certainly Jota at times. Well, certainly Bobby at times. Yeah, Fabinho's passing at times was a bit lapse as well. It's been a bit hit and miss. But like I say, I'm heading over to the Discord chat now, and like Matt says, not a bad half, just a few tweaks in the final third. These there for the taking. Bring on Mo and go for the jugular. At some point, I'm certain we will see. Yeah. Mohamed Salah, Jive goes, so I don't think we need a sub just yet. I would just maybe have a talk about picking better passes. Yeah, I think I tend to agree. Like, I think we're all on the same page there. Is that just a little bit of better decision making in the final third, perhaps again. That composure to do it as well. Just be a little bit more composed, back yourself. Do you think there's something to do with like unfamiliarity with Diaz? Like, what does he want compared to what like Jota would want, to what Mane would want, to what Salah would maybe? Well, look at that forward line have played with each other for the better half of 4 seasons. No, do you know what I mean? And then you throw a new guy into the mix. It does a little bit of upsetting the balance a little tiny bit. Well, yeah, it will, and it's going to take a little bit of time for them to assimilate with Diaz and Diaz to assimilate with them and get that kind of harmony between them. And we've seen that in midfield earlier this season when, you know, Klopp was chopping and changing the midfield so much. It wasn't until we got to a point where he was able to play Thiago, Henderson and Fabinho, where you thought after a couple of weeks when they was playing together, wow, like we can actually boss games and we can have that game management. So it might be a similar case for these lads up top, but you know, I still think their overall qualities that they bring as individuals should be enough. So I don't think there's the pressure on the likes of Diaz to actually overly perform. It's just about trying to feed your way into the game, get a little bit of confidence.
And he's been bright, hasn't he?
I think he has. I think he has been bright without being over exceptional and over the top about it. I think he's been really bright, and again, it just shows there hasn't really been that much of a drop off because he's got all of the attributes that we need from someone who's going to play that position for us.
Absolutely, you're right.
So you know, I think it just bodes well for us in that respect, if I'm honest.
Yeah, Jith has changed his name to Tilly Gilliman's for the night, just to, and shout out to you. But he says this isn't a hard time thing, but I think Keita or Elliott for Jones and Salah for Bobby would be my subs at some point. I'm guessing, to be honest, I think they're the favourites, I'd imagine. Depends how Thiago is. Is Thiago okay to do 90? He hasn't played the full 90 minutes for a long time. What Curtis has regularly been featuring, so we'll see how Thiago's looking there.
You've got a friend in me says, and I think that is Jiff, it would be good not to have any subs for this game unless it's for game time. I've worked out that we have 4 games in 9 days, 4 games in 9 days, including an aeroplane to Europe in that mix.
Yeah, listen, or you go the opposite and you make sure you make your free subs to look after people. Maybe again, we're not privy to everyone's fitness level, so we'll have to see. But yeah, listen, I'm sure at some point Liverpool will go to their bench. I'm just watching the goal on replay here on BT Sport. It's Van Dijk's run. He just leaves his marker for dead. I think James Maddison's meant to be trying to block him and just doesn't even lay a touch on him.
That's like a basketballer's movement, that, you know. Like when you watch basketballers and they do those little feints to try and create a little bit of space for another player. That's literally like what he's done there.
Yeah, you're right.
Absolute point guard material, that Van Dijk. You'd make a very good one, mate.
I think you're right in saying, like, it's Virgil's run and the fact that Maddison doesn't block him, and I think it's Amati who's trying to keep up with him and just can't get there. It's it's a great run. I mean, Leicester will be fuming, I can see them that, wouldn't they? Like, it'd be good to your side.
But they've been poor at set pieces, haven't they? They've been. I think that was what was picked up in the. Was it the commentary for the FA Cup game for them the other day? Yeah. How poor they've been at set pieces. So it's not a surprise that we've worked on a little bit of a routine to try and punish them in that respect. I think that's another little masterstroke there from Klopp to be like, all right, well, if we're not getting it in open play, let's make sure that we don't waste corners. Yeah. Let's make sure that we can convert those opportunities and pick up any second balls like Jota did there.
Yeah, it wasn't great defender, but yeah, Liverpool sure as a hell got capitalised. Diogo Jota's stats, and I saw someone in the apologies, I'm not sure who it was who said it, but goals this season for Diogo Jota, then that's your 16 goals so far in your 30 games. So Jota is now better than 1 and 2 from the man who was originally bought to be your first sub, like your backup fourth choice player.
He's going to hit 20. He's going to hit 20, mate.
Easy doors. Easy. Yeah, not even like 25. 25.
You know, some first team strikers aren't getting them numbers.
No.
Like, and that's scary. That is ridiculous, mate. Do you know what I mean? If he's meant to be your fourth choice and he's getting the numbers that, you know, other teams in the top 6. Look, the Chelsea team that everyone was saying, you know, we're going to be title contenders at the start of the season.
They'd love a 20 goals striker, wouldn't they?
Took the words out of my mouth.
For those asking, by the way, Mohamed Salah is on 23 goals this season, having been away at AFCON duty, and he has played 26 games. Absurd. That's just a joke. And he's probably going to make a 27th appearance, and hopefully he can score a 24th goal as well. But yeah, Jota is slowly creeping up the rankings, and that's in all competitions, by the way. We'll have a little look at the Premier League top scorers in a minute, because Jota is he's trying to chase his old mate down there. Yeah, so BBC, I don't know if this is updated yet. I think Mohamed Salah was on 16, Jota was on 10. I think that's 11 now. We'll go back to that in a minute. Yeah, that was, but yeah, as you can see there, Jota 10. But again,
big up Neverman is here as well. We was in the chat with each other the other day. He was having a laugh over on the other stream. So I'm still going for 4-0. I told you I'd stay with me consistency, and we need the 3 goals the second half now. So come on, the Reds. Absolutely
right then. About 5 minutes or so before the second half kicks off. So me and Ella are going to go for a quick break now, fill our glasses up and have a little, 2 minutes of running to the toilet and back as fast as we can. In the meantime,
Not at the
guys,
same
if there's
time.
any subs you guys will make during this break, let us know in the live chat. And also, Errol's still sticking with 4-0. Are you sticking with your predictions? Let us know those. But yeah, we'll be right back after these quick messages.
I think it's such a unique part of Liverpool fan culture. I mean, other teams have flags, but they're often like just a St George's cross with the name of the town written down the middle of it. But for Liverpool, it's something different. It's like it's a part of your identity, and as a club, it's just another outward way of expressing your support for the team. It's part of our history. It's kind of nice to feel like I'm creating a little bit of that history and carrying that story along. And I like the fact that, yes, you can go and get a printed banner made, and you can probably do it quite cheaply and have it made in a couple of days. But I like using the old traditional kind of methods, doing everything by hand and just making beautiful things that hopefully nobody will ever want to throw away. I like the idea that some of my flags, because they're so well made and because they're such heavy duty material and stuff, that people will pass them down through their families, and they might still be there on the Kop in 100 years.
Hey, welcome back. So yeah, first of all, the amazing craftsman of the Kop documentary that you've just seen there is streaming now live on Redmen Plus, and all Redmen Plus subscribers will get a discount code to go and buy Mark's book as well. That's all on our website. If you go to the post, the craftsman of the Kop on the redmentv.com, if you are a Redmen Plus member, you will get that code to buy Mark's book as well, and it's well worth looking at. And then also, you saw there the Alay Rouge jumpers, me and Paul playing pool, well, hoodies rather, me and Paul playing pool. Easy for me to say. Heading over to redmenmerch.com if you want to get your hands on one of them. They are some pretty cool merchandise, if I don't say so myself. Right, Errol, before we do any further, your mum's texted in.
She has.
With a bit of a geography lesson for us.
I know, she really has. She's done the admin there, so big up Mumsy in the chat. She said the Sakhalin Islands, also spelled Skalin in Russian, Ostrov Skalin, Japanese Karafuto Islands, at the far east end of Russia, is located between the Tartar Strait and the Sea of Okhotsk, north of Japanese Island. So if I've butchered any of those names and pronunciations, I am sorry.
So basically, it's South Russia, Southeast Russia, North Japan.
North Japan, yeah.
Shout out to you, my mate.
So thank you very much for that, and shout out to you who's been watching. I hope you're enjoying it in the early hours over on that side of the world. It's good to have you here in the chat with us.
It definitely is. I appreciate all of you guys from around the world. Right then, so Rachel, our member, is sticking with her 5-0. Radboot says, I said 3-1 with Jota, Diaz and Salah, so my prediction is still on 2. Matthew sticking with his 3-1. Nick is sticking with his 2-0. We've got Andy sticking with his 3-0 as well. I said 3-1. I'm more tempted to go with them not scoring, but I don't want to jinx it, so I'll just stick as I am for now. But part of me thinks Liverpool can't keep the back door closed. The longer it's 1-0, the more confidence Liverpool could definitely do with getting that second goal, though, and just easing a bit of pressure. Because to be fair to Leicester, they're not a bad side. They're all right as Liverpool kick off the second half, by the way.
Kicking towards the cop this end as well, or this half, I should say.
But yeah, mate, I think that's the... Let's just try and find that goal and just ease any nerves.
Early, yeah, get in the first 10 minutes. Inject the same energy and intent that we did in the first half 10 minutes into this with a little bit more quality. Excuse myself, and we will absolutely cut these open.
Yeah,
let's just get a little bit surgical on it.
BT bring up that Darren Fletcher and Glenn Hoddle on that.
The one good thing is we haven't had to go to whatever his name is on the VAR. Peter Walton, yeah.
Yeah, thankfully not. But yeah, listen, as good as those two lads are, just put on mute and listen to us. We've got you covered. As Curtis Jones turns, does well actually.
Does well, drops a shoulder, does well, keeps hold of the ball, lays it off to Fabinho, who then lays it off to Robbo, plays a nice ball forward back to Curtis Jones, who cuts it in to Jota in the penalty area. Can he cut it back? Diaz.
Oh, Curtis Jones going to take a shot, hard and low.
If that would have found its way through there, it could have been steered home by Bobby.
Nice to see.
I think they're some of his best chances when he has to just be instinctive, you know.
Yeah, nice to see Liverpool on the front foot already, but well done, Bobby.
Oh, well done, Bobby. Very well done. Just winning the ball back. See, that's all day for me. When he's doing all that stuff, that's all day. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the Bobby Firmino we expect. It's just turn him round, face the goal. What are you going to offer us? I think that's where he just needs to go through the gears.
I think you're right, mate. I think it's a fair observation. He's been good in all his pressing and his usual bobbiness. Just decision making at times, he'll let him down slightly in that first half. But not being overly critical, he hasn't been bad. It's just been every now and then. That shot from like 40 yards annoyed me a bit because I thought he had options.
Yeah,
but
it was a nothing shot, wasn't it?
Maybe I'm holding a grudge there, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Scott says your mum knows all that about the Japanese island and you can't even say Dhaka. I'm sure she's very proud of you.
Oh, mate. Absolutely.
As Liverpool go back to Alisson Becker, who hasn't had much to do so far in this game. You see, they're not pressing. Well, when they get the ball around their back four, we do press. They are not engaging at all.
They don't want no smoke, bro. They do not want no smoke right now.
Well, they're not
interested.
They're looking to counter, aren't they?
They want us to make the mistake ourselves.
Draw us out and then hit us, yeah.
Oh, but they've made a mistake there. Give the ball away to Jota, is it?
Yeah. Jota shoots.
Oh, good shot as well. Kasper Schmeichel does well to get a strong hand on it and not this time, and not parry it in front of any of the Liverpool players this time.
Jota goes to the old double bluff there. He's looking for a cross, and then all of a sudden there's a shot at the last second. I think it's a shot. Either way, it's on target, and it's a good fingertip by Kasper Schmeichel.
Another corner, though, another opportunity to play on Leicester's weaknesses at the moment.
Yeah, you're right. Well done. It's a good observation. Like say they're weak at corners and we scored off one, so hopefully Liverpool can do the same here. It's Trent is going to take the outswinger. Trent's cross headed up rather than away though by Leicester. Second ball that Thiago wins.
Up again.
It's up again. It's not clear just yet. Fabinho keeps it alive, and this time it is clear, but Trent mops up. Well done.
Does really well, Trent.
Yeah, fans Robertson, well done. We've hit 1,000 likes. Well done, everyone. Appreciate it.
Big up everybody in the chat. Thank you. Just under 2,000 of you watching with us tonight, so thank you very much.
We appreciate the love and support every single time as Thiago switches the ball. Oh, what a pass. Trent touch is amazing as well. Liverpool knocking the ball around nicely as Joel Matip goes on a run down the right wing.
Oh, but Lookman just gets in, puts his body in, and
now I think. Your mate?
Was it Daka? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, your mate Daka.
He does well there.
Matip fouls him. Yeah, it's a good point, Zachy. So there, my favourite thing about Matip is he always takes the space that he's given. He does. He's not afraid to just go, I'll go. Like Liverpool allow him it's
I
clever.
think they enjoy watching him do it as much as we
if
do.
nothing else,
mate.
it's fucking funny.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
it?
just like, go ahead. Like, we'll just watch Joel rip through half of your team on his ones. Like, that's what he's about.
Yeah, man.
For such a big guy, man, he's got such good footwork.
There you go, Leicester trying to counter. Like
There
we
it is
mentioned
again,
before. There's
Joel
Joel
Matip.
defensively. Bobby's touch is poor,
Poor,
though.
just lets him
Oh,
down.
Dewsbury Hall runs through the middle of Liverpool's
Bobby
midfield.
does
Bobby
presses
chasing.
and that
Well
does
done,
really
Bobby.
well.
He's given a free kick.
Oh, you're messing.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sure he gets the ball.
And he
he's
gets a yellow
booked
card.
A yellow card for Firmino as well. It was Bobby's poor touch.
He has to come
let's have
back
a look.
for it. He is tackling from behind. Yeah, it's two-footed.
It's not like, yeah, I thought he won the ball, but looking at it now,
It's two-footed. It's
don't
not a horrible tackle because there's not much contact.
yeah, I don't think he touched the ball, but yeah, it's a free kick central for Leicester. Good position for, you would think, James Maddison.
Yeah, oh, fucking
Yeah,
hell.
it's a good position for Maddison.
And these are the set pieces we didn't want to give these in this area. Yeah, I think it was the type of tackle that he's went for. I think he's opted for
I don't
the
think he
wrong-
got, yeah, looking in hindsight, I don't think he actually got much of the ball of any of it, so I can see why it was given. And it was his poor touch in the first place. This is a big opportunity for Leicester. Then central, he can go either side. That's the hard thing for Alisson here. It's a big wall. Liverpool have got 5 men in the wall with Jota and Thiago either side. Maddison central, can go either way. Let's have a little look then. James Maddison up he steps, curls it towards goal,
well
hits
played,
the Liverpool
well
wall.
played. That'll do us. That'll do.
Liverpool's wall does its job, but the danger isn't over yet as Lookman mops
Bobby
up.
does better there.
Yes, Bobby.
Well played, Bobby.
Wins Liverpool a throw-in, does he? Does he?
No.
It's Leicester's ball. Thomas with the throw deep by the corner flag. Leicester kicking towards the Anfield Road end in this half. Thomas is tackled.
Another throw in for Leicester there. Thomas takes it. Anyone impressed you from this Leicester team in that first half, mate? I know we're not here to watch them, but is there anyone that you've looked at and thought who...
We'll come back to that as Liverpool clear with Fabinho. Can Diaz chase it down? No. If he does, though, it's as Leicester just web it forward this time. It's actually worked out quite well, but Trent should deal with that. Does well. He couldn't pass to his goalie, so he finds Matip. He done well there, Trent.
Yeah.
Because Daka was closing Alisson off. Maddison looked all right on that first counter. He's defended quite well. The fullbacks have been all right, yeah, but again...
For me, it's probably either the
Here he is
fullback-
now. Maddison's going to go for the worldie and he
just
puts it...
fucks him wrong. He absolutely screws that one up. I'd have said Lookman.
Yeah, he's dangerous, isn't he?
Dangerous on the ball.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
He's a good carrier of the ball for them as
They've
well.
all looked okay, haven't they? They've looked okay. Oh, sure it's a foul for Liverpool.
Yeah, it is. And
Diaz went for the ball. He was
gets it in the
challenged by
back.
Justin, and he was fouled. I didn't see first.
Justin.
Let's have a little look now. The replay comes in. Just a little nudge in the back, to be honest. I'm not sure. I think Diaz buys at that a lot. It was a foul. But yeah, you're right. It's been again. Looking was all. They've been okay. They haven't really offered that much of threat, but they haven't looked like dog shit either. You can tell they've got
They're
one.
drilled. They look well
Yeah.
drilled at this point. Do you know what I
You're right.
mean?
Other than
Their
set pieces.
approach, yeah. Apart from set pieces, their approach of not overly pressing us and over committing has allowed them to kind of soak up a little bit of pressure,
Trent
and we've
Alexander-Arnold.
only been able to break them down through a set piece.
Oh, slip.
Our slip,
Finds Thiago. Thiago near our
just rolling
top
it.
end, looking for
Just-
a corner.
It doesn't go.
Oh, that went! Referee!
Ref.
Did he keep that in? Oh, he's
Oh,
kept it in. It's
doesn't matter,
fine.
doesn't matter.
Jota
In
into
the
the
box.
box. Jota, Firmino, good turn
Go
by
on.
Bobby Firmino.
Come on,
Firmino
oh,
can't
Bobby.
quite get a shot
Oh,
away.
Bobby, what are you doing?
He just couldn't get it out of his feet. It looked like he had his feet tangled up with their lad. Liverpool was screaming for the corner. In the end, it worked out quite well. I didn't get it. Jota played a nice 1-2. Well, a nice ball into Bobby. Bobby turns, but just couldn't.
Can't get it in front of him. He needed to get it at least 1 yard in front of him, and it literally just stuck to his toe.
It looked like he had got his feet tangled up maybe with their lad. Yeah, it was half a yard away from having a free swing at goal. But yeah.
There he is again, turns a lot better. Pass. Bad pass though, Bobby.
And Robertson it was a bit of a 50-50 ball there.
Just very lax, very nonchalant,
Well,
isn't it? Nothing is crisp at the moment for Bobby. It's kind of just like, yeah, it just feels a little bit nonchalant in that respect. But again, Liverpool started the second half bright.
goal kick for Kasper Schmeichel then.
Just under 10 minutes played in the first. Kasper Schmeichel is instructing people to get up the pitch. He wants his team to start getting further up the pitch as he absolutely levers it down their left-hand channel or right. Thiago's small man, but he gets up and wins.
He's good in the end for a little fella.
He really is. He's good at everything, though, mate. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you can put a sight against him aerially, but he is good at everything.
Yeah, he's having a good game.
He's a quality footballer.
Mo Salah has took the joggy bottoms off. I don't know if that's because he's going to come on or he's just telling Jürgen, get me fucking on this pitch.
Yeah.
As Jota plays a nice overhead kick towards Firmino, can't quite get there. Leicester try and find Maddison, but can't. And it's a throw in front of the Liverpool dugout as Jürgen Klopp looks on.
Sean McDonald says that Bobby has a lot of credit in the bank. I'm never going to slag him off. He should have been off a little bit off it today, and that's all. You know,
having a bad game doesn't make you a bad player. Like,
no, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
People are so reactionary sometimes. Like Henderson had a bad few games, and there's people tell me how crap he was, and it's just boring, to be honest. Go back and I've had this. In fact, it was when we played Leicester last time in the cup, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Type moment. Yeah, that old chestnut. As Jota is just taken out,
and we get the free kick.
That's got to be a booking, isn't it?
Well, it has if you're going to.
If you're going to stop the game, why bother stopping the game? If you're not going to book him, Liverpool just take the quick free kick and play on anyway. Down the left-hand side then with Robertson looking forward to Diaz. Oh, lovely pass by Diaz. Finds Robertson. Andy Robbo back crosses in. Spilled by Schmeichel. Thiago can't get there. It wasn't the most convincing of clearances by Kasper Schmeichel. I think Thiago's caught indeed as he went for the follow-up. But yeah, good link-up between Robertson and Diaz on the left. That's lovely to see. It was a clever little disguised ball by Diaz. Robertson drives and drives. Fires it in. It's not very good goalkeeping by Schmeichel. He gets it and on it, but he puts it straight into the danger area. It does take a nick off into Schmeichel's... He's not great goalkeeping.
I don't think Thiago does that much there. I mean, he raises his leg maybe, yeah. Takes a swipe at it, doesn't he?
Yes, I mean, it's not the most convincing of goalkeeping by Schmeichel, but his defender helps him out. Anyway, here come Leicester trying to build an attack, but the Liverpool trying to force them backwards. The press is so relentless for the Reds. It's been so nice to see.
It doesn't stop from minute 1 to minute 90. That is just the way we do footy, innit?
Yeah, it's just
like.
And Diaz, to be fair, look, Diaz is doing it now. He's bought into it and he's got it. He's in the right pressing lanes. He's well drilled. As Kasper Schmeichel tries to go long towards Thomas, he loses out again. The Liverpool press. Oh, a bit of a 50-50. Lookman now looking for Daka. Surely he's offside. The ref's going to let this play on. He's offside. Everyone knows he's offside.
Yeah, he brought the flag up now eventually. He took too long on the ball, but he was.
Lookman tried to find Daka, but he was off. So the press worked there. They just got a bit of a lucky bounce. It's closer than you think.
Yeah, it is.
But he is off.
I think from our angle, looking at it first time, it looked more often. He probably actually was.
To go to the big switch. Can Diaz get that down under control? He can't on his chest. Luis Diaz, head cuts inside. Luis Diaz shoots, deflection! Whoa!
That could have went anywhere.
Kasper Schmeichel was flat-footed there.
Yeah, it could have went anywhere, mate.
We'll have a little look from behind the goal now. Diaz cuts in on that off that left, fires a shot. Oh, it's miles. To be in fairness, it's further away than it looks.
And it looks like Harvey Elliott's getting stripped off to make his entrance into the game. Wow.
Here comes Harvey Elliott. And is that Minamino? Oh no, Minamino's putting his coat back on.
That is a really, really big call, that.
Harvey?
You've got the likes of the Ox, Naby Keita on the bench.
He loves Harvey Elliott, mate. He's a big fan. Anyway, Liverpool got a corner.
Do you think he's like his Gator?
Might be. Corner comes in. Robertson this time. High into the air. Head of Van Dijk. Oh! Jota shoots that goal. Goal kick. He's asking for a corner. Van Dijk was free again.
Didn't even clock he was our captain for tonight either.
Jota's asking for a corner. Let's have a little look. But again, he's lost Van Dijk. Back towards goal. Jota swings a leg. It is a corner. It should have been a corner. It comes off Thomas's knee. It's Mo Salah as well.
On the 60th minute.
Not a bad sub for Liverpool to bring on.
Who is it?
Just
it going to be Bobby?
Happens to be the best footballer on the planet coming on.
Make your call. Who is it now?
Bobby and Jones, I'm guessing.
I'll take it.
That's a guess. We'll find out in a second.
I will take it.
Mohamed Salah and Harvey Elliott are waiting to come on as Joel Matip loses the ball from front. This could be sub time. Is it?
I think he could be as Mario Götze, you know.
He loves Harvey Elliott.
He loves the kid, clearly.
Let's have a little look then. So first of all, coming onto the pitch, it's Curtis Jones off for Harvey Elliott, 17 for 67. Curtis gets a nice round of applause. Doesn't look too thrilled to be coming off, in all fairness. But yeah. And then Bobby Firmino I was right, 2 for 2 there. It's Bobby and Jones off as Mohamed Salah comes back from AFCON duty. Welcome back. The best footballer on the face of the earth. It's lovely to see you back, Mohamed Salah. So that'll mean Jota up front, Salah right, Diaz left.
You called it.
It'd be interesting to see where...
Matthew Fairman says, listen to the crowd, absolutely love it.
I was about to say, I wonder if that means Harvey will be more right side and Thiago left. And you've got to be. And looking at how the line up for the throw-in, it will be, as Leicester are making a sub of their own. There's your mate.
Gilly. Come on, Gilly.
No, boo, Gilly. So Tillemans comes on, and as Iheanacho as well. We'll let you know who comes off there in a second. I didn't quite catch who that was. Let me have a little look if the good old interweb can tell me. Or BT could put their graphics up at some point if they don't mind.
There it is. So it's Samari that's come off for Tillemans, and it's Daka.
Iheanacho straight into the action then, is it? Oh, he makes he goes for the back heel and makes a mess of it.
But we still get a corner.
Virgil wasn't happy with Sutton. But either way, it's a corner for Leicester. Iheanacho makes a bit of a hash of his back heel, but it's fine in the end for him because they've won a corner kick as Tielemans gets instructions from the bench. It's going to be Dean Swinger, it's going to be Maddison again with the corner kick for Leicester City.
He's not had great set pieces tonight so far, Leicester. Let's hope that continues.
Ball in by Maddison, right under the goalkeeper. Matip takes it off him, heads it clear. Well, in the end, Matip dealt with the situation well. Liverpool have kept the ball in as well. And Trent's going to hit it long, looking for Salah. Can Jota win the second ball? No. Can Salah win the third ball? No. Liverpool looking to spring Mohamed Salah.
They never look sure then when we're flooding at them, do they?
Yeah, no, well, Mo Salah being nipping around is terrifying, I imagine. But I felt Matip did well there. Even though the goalie was behind him, he just dealt with it. He thought, right, I'll just edit this and we'll deal with the consequences later.
Sprays it out. That's so close. Not a bad ball.
Trent guilty perhaps of trying to force it a little touch there. Yeah. And in the end, it's gone back to Kasper Schmeichel. First time clearance isn't long, to be fair. And good touch by Trent.
He just hoofs it back again, forcing it a little bit. We should have just got that under.
Yeah, twice in quick succession there. Yeah, I think you're right, Trent. Just trying to find Mo Salah as quick as he can. Sorry, Luis Diaz as quick as he can.
First time Salah and Diaz have been on the same pitch together in a red shirt.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It is. It really is. I think this is what he wanted, and I know we won't go deep into his contract talks, but he wanted extra firepower, he wanted new additions. The man has asked, and he's received.
Yeah, he just wants probably a few more zeros on his wages as well.
As well, yeah. So let's just dot the I's and cross the T's now and make everybody in the fan base happy.
Kasper Schmeichel's goal kick, long but headed by Matip. Can Liverpool recycle the ball? Yep, they can't. Thiago plays a bit of a hospital ball to Van Dijk, but Van Dijk did well there.
The ref's going to give a free kick.
That's not a foul.
What's he done? He's just stood his ground. I hate that as well. You go over a player for standing his ground. That can't be a foul, ref.
So Dewsbury all goes over the top of Jota. Jota doesn't do nothing wrong. No, it's Amati. What's wrong with that? Is that what he gives a foul for, or does he give it for that? Either way, Thiago, someone give a free kick away. It doesn't matter now. It's irrelevant. As Leicester try and find Iheanacho.
And this time it's Matip that just does the little nudge.
Yeah, as Alisson comes out.
The school of Van Dijk just coming good for us there. Yo.
Anyway, 62 minutes gone. Liverpool 1, Leicester 0. John Matip finds Virgil van Dijk. It was Diogo Jota with that goal. Liverpool have since made 2 subs. The return of Salah and Harvey Elliott is back in action again. It was Bobby Firmino, and Curtis Jones who went off. Van Dijk out wide, loses it. In fact, you know what I need to do in honour of the return?
Harvey Elliott there, just pressing.
I'll try like another song. The Return of the King.
Sounds like a story.
I think it is it? Maybe? Which one?
The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, right. One. I've never seen it.
You what?
I didn't like the first one, so I just did the other 2. Yeah, no, a lot of people say that when I say I didn't like the first one, so why bother wasting my time with the other 2? Are they better?
Wow.
Are they better?
The Two Towers was probably one of my favourite films growing up as a kid.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to lie, it was absolutely quality.
Yeah, oh shit.
Oh, that's a loose pass there from Matip as we're getting back to the football.
Well done, Virgil. Matip gives it away, Virgil boxes it off, and there goes Harvey Elliott. Go on, Harvey. finds Mo Salah, this right hand side that Liverpool started the season early doors with, back in action. The Trent, Elliott, Salah trio, all linking up there well, and in the end it's forced back to Matip. Yeah, it was a loose ball by Joel Matip, and Virgil bailed him out the ship basically. That's fine.
He doesn't do that often. Every now and again, you risk it for the chocolate biscuit, or a whisper in this case. Let's go. Ball's out on the left hand side. That's a good ball back from Diaz. A good one too. Him and Robbo linked up quite well tonight, to be fair to them, considering it's just only the second game they've had in and around each other, and they've not had a full 90 yet.
Robertson just laughs as the ref gives a goal kick. He's convinced it's a corner.
Oh, what's it saying?
No idea. I've got no idea what that is. It probably was a goal kick. Chris Kavanagh, Manchester special. He's a fucking terrible referee. So whatever he thinks it was probably wrong.
Attempts on goal. Liverpool have had 11. Leicester only had the 4 and 5 on target to 1.
Lookman tries to spring it over the top, and Virgil's there again. Lovely by Virgil. Trent against Lookman. Another foul. This ref just loves fucking blowing this whistle. Super chat. Carl Martin thanks Carl. Great to see such a complete team for the Reds, with starters and the bench all world class. You're right. The depth's frightening when they're all fit and firing. I know people moan about FSG and recruitment and stuff, but when everyone's fit and firing, Liverpool have got a fucking squad.
Yeah. Top. Easily top 3, if not 4 in the world.
Jürgen's having a bit of a ding-dong with the referee there right in front of him. I think Jürgen just said to the ref, don't touch me. Fair enough. I hate this ref. He's a voice, fucking dickhead. But we are where we are.
Liverpool just gone a little bit scrappy the last couple of minutes. Liverpool will be good to get the foot on the ball. And
another foul he's going to give, is he? No, he hasn't this time.
Leicester that one play. That felt like more of a foul, but Leicester come away with the ball. They're playing it in tight spaces. They're doing all right. Iheanacho now got the ball, lays it off to Maddison. He fires it into the box, but gets cleared away. Harvey Elliott then kind of hooks it away more than anything. Oh,
nice play, that. That was a Marty, was it?
That was, yeah, Marty really composed that.
Leicester having a little spell of possession here. Can Liverpool win the ball back? They can't. Diaz springs Jota into the box, loses out. He tried to go round, and Marty, I think, defender stood his ground. Was that Michael Brighton who got away with one there? Anyway, his ball long. Iheanacho against Van Dijk, only one winning in that one, and it was our number 4. Yeah, our passing just the last few minutes hasn't been as crisp as we like.
No.
And Leicester are trying to get a little bit more confident on the ball.
John Hannon says Harvey looks so composed and professional, you'd swear he'd been playing in the Prem for the last 5 years.
And it's another free kick, and Thiago can't believe that one on the halfway line as Maddison goes down this time.
Wincing in pain, Maddison. Gets straight back up there though, doesn't look like he's in too much pain. A little bit of the theatrics there, do you think?
Yeah, this ref's buying everything he does, when he's given us plenty of fouls against us. Liverpool.
Yeah, nearly 70 minutes played. I'd like to see us score another goal.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd like to see us score another goal. Any minute now, boys. I'd be happy.
As Fabinho's just forced to absolutely hammer it clear to Schmeichel, yeah. Last 5 minutes, a few minutes, Leicester are trying to get a foothold in the game, getting the foot on the ball. They haven't actually hurt Liverpool, but they're starting to just knock it around a little bit, and we've been a bit scrappy. Could do with that changing. Maybe just the rhythms are off a little bit with the 2 subs or something.
You said it before though, there's no shame in coming to Anfield and losing, but I think most teams... Oh, there's Lookman again.
Just skins Trent.
Absolutely.
Ball into the box, and Matip clears this time.
But it goes back to Lookman, it goes back into his path. He gets a little bit fortunate there, I'd say, but...
Yeah, and then Elliott does well against them. Well, that our ball or theirs? It's theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good skill by Lookman when he sent Trent for the echo, to be fair to him. But Matip couldn't cover, and Liverpool win the ball.
Now we're going to break, and there's no foul this time. Good decision making.
Thiago, Jota, Diaz in acres of space. He finds him. Diaz runs against his man up against the Marty. Diaz into the box. Luis Diaz wide on his left foot. Got where he wanted to be. Stood his man up. It was a great break from Liverpool. So Thiago feeds Jota. Jota fears Diaz one-on-one with a Marty. Skips round him, but his shot's miles away.
Slices it, doesn't he?
Just doesn't get
that. Was better though. Jota playing through the middle there, played that ball really quick into his feet, direct, give him what he actually wanted. That's what Firmino could have done for me more in the first half. So that's good signs, because we haven't looked at our fluid best in the last 10 minutes, I'd say.
But the counter-attack was on, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Leicester have got this habit of all game, they've kicked their goal kicks towards like this touch lines, and it hasn't really worked for them yet. That one just goes out for a throw. I wonder if they just don't want to go down the middle because they're scared of a counter. I don't know, but it's been strange. Every single one has been like out here. It must be a ploy. There must be something. Maybe they're trying to target Trent. I don't know, but
that channel they're trying to get it in.
Hasn't quite worked for them, yeah.
I don't think it has. But yeah, I think most teams would be, there's no shame in losing at Anfield, but most teams would absolutely bite your hand off to be 70 minutes into a game, 1-0 down, so they can step up and come out and just say, you know what, 20 minutes, let's just go for it.
Yeah, try and nick a point.
So Liverpool have got to be really switched on now. As I say, I thought we would have went through the gears a lot sooner. It hasn't happened. More than anything else now, I just want a professional performance.
Yeah, we haven't really tested Schmeichel since the first half, really. Harvey Elliott looking to change that skip, but yeah, he's forced backwards in the end. Yeah, we haven't been as threatening. I said those 5 shots were all in the first half, weren't they? Can Liverpool get another one on target now? Here's Diaz into the box. He's going to win it back though, is he? Good work by Diaz, but Leicester just picked the second ball up. Screaming for handball, not given. So Jota is forced to close down. Long ball by Leicester. Can Liverpool win it? Of course they can. Van Dijk is foul, but the ref says play on.
Harvey Elliott's going to pick it up there. What's he going to do? Outside of the foot, little pass to Trent. That was lovely. Trent's pass just a little bit behind. Salah there. Didn't really give him much of a chance to get it, but they're working hard to get back. Harvey Elliott cuts out the passing lane, and it will be a Leicester throw-in.
Yeah, it's a
little bit frustrating, Steve.
The camera going straight to the referee. I don't know why. What they're looking at the ref for?
Ugly.
We're looking for a handball against Thomas, maybe, is it? It does bounce up and hit his arm. But it's Dewsbury Hall in the end.
It's outside the area. They're not going to pull that back, are they? Someone saying Arsenal red card. It's going to be Jack in it. It's just going to be
your odds on, yeah. Diaz holds the ball up well. Bit of a loose ball, but Robertson can get there and does get there, and it's fouled, is he? No, ref says no.
Get that. Do you know what, those teammates? I am starting to see your thinking now. If it was a Champions League final tomorrow, I would be playing Jota up top as well.
Yeah.
It'd still be Mane and it'd still be Salah, but I think Jota would just pip it for me, just because of his output. And in those games, it's goals. It's not about all of the thread and through to other people. It's literally really goals. Yeah, it's the numbers.
Joe goes up against Matip. Matip does well. It was Martinelli who got red carded for Arsenal, by the way.
Fair enough.
2 bookings in the same minute. I don't know how that happened. We'll find out later, maybe. My app says 69th minute yellow card, 69th minute red card. So I don't know how he's done that. I remember
who's the guy who did that in the
Jim Jimenez did it against City, remember? He got booked and then stopped the free kick getting taken. I wonder if he's done that,
yeah. Same, you've got a friend in me. I'm starving for that silverware this season, just to put a few critics quiet.
Here goes Luis Diaz again, finds Jota into the box, across, Diaz steps over it, he could have shot, he tried to leave it for Salah, he was in an acre of space, he should have just shot.
That was his chance, his chance.
Diaz had his chance. Anyway, Jota, good skill by Jota again. Where's he going to find this time? He runs into the tackle, really. Diaz stepped over that, and he could have just swung a leg at it, I think. Really? And ball by Iheanacho, surely. Fuck's sake. This ref. Why did he step that?
We'll probably get a little bit of a replay. No. Broadcasters didn't want to give us a replay. Didn't think it was replay worthy. I thought it was.
Yeah, man, I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised, Diaz did the step over.
Yeah, there was a Leicester man behind him as well. Yeah, it's good to see Harvey there on the ball, just lays it back into the path of Joel Matip. It's mad how he's just been transitioned into that centre mid role, don't you think? I think that's where Klopp's kind of said that's where we want you to be.
Well, every time he's played this season, he's just been there, that right of the 3 on the midfield. So here's Mohamed Salah looking for turn. Can he do anything with it? He finds Thiago. Liverpool's passing is nice for once in this half, and Spring Andy Robbo, long deep ball into the box, header by Amati. He's going to fall to Alexander-Arnold, who finds Harvey with his header. Harvey Elliott.
That's it. You got the space
little
now.
Meg finds Salah. Salah turns. Mo Salah. Saved by Kasper Schmeichel. Twinkle toes Mohamed Salah yet again.
How many times have we seen him do this, mate? Wow.
Liverpool take the quick corner. Trent cross.
It's a deep one.
Header by Matip is more up than anything, and Kasper Schmeichel, easy one. Yeah, dancing twinkle toes again by Mohamed Salah, but the angle was extremely tight. And in the end, he done well to win the corner, really. Jürgen's got one sub left up his sleeve if he wants to make it. It's stick or twist time, innit? That's the problem. This next sub, like, is it an attacker? Is it a defender? You know, is it Mill? That's the problem. The next that almost changes the tempo of the game. It's hard. We are in stick or twist territory.
It would change the complexion for me a little bit.
There goes Lookman again.
The second goal would have been a little bit easier to kind of help make up his mind. What would you do then?
No, nothing at the minute, I don't think.
See it out with these lads, yeah.
Potentially, yeah. I just can't see nothing.
Oh, but he
Mohamed
did
Salah!
Go on!
Mohamed Salah! One-on-one with Schmeichel! Mo Salah saved by Kasper Schmeichel! And Salah's down and hurt. I think he's injured. Was he fouled after the shot? I don't know, but Mohamed Salah stayed down. And Kasper Schmeichel consoles him. It was a good save by Kasper Schmeichel. Leicester haven't stopped the game. They carried on with Lookman. Liverpool fans are furious, but Leicester are playing on with Mohamed Salah still down in the box. We'll come back to that later. He did get the shot away. I wondered if he was caught after the shot, but I thought he was going to score. For all the world, Mohamed Salah thought he was going to score. He didn't. But Leicester come on the attack, and in the end, it comes through to Alisson Becker. And Liverpool are fuming at the referee once again. Was it not a foul on Salah? Salah's up, he's limping about a bit. So it's a loose pass by Dewsbury Hall. Salah skins. Indeed, he goes one-on-one. He is caught after he takes the shot.
That should still be a penalty, though. He didn't get the ball.
He clears Mo Salah out. Why is that not a foul?
Oh, I'm fucking perplexed at that.
Why is VAR not giving that a foul? Because he has the shot. He was taken out. Absolute disgrace. Let us know in the chat if you agree. How is that not a foul? He was clearly fouled. I just don't understand that. Yeah, we've got Tony saying that was in the Discord saying that was surely a penalty. Everyone in the group in the live saying pen. I've got just because he had the shot, he was taken out.
That's baffled me.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
I'm gazumped. I am gazumped.
The man, Mo Salah got the shot away and he was taken out. I just don't understand how that's not a penalty kick.
So rash. That was such a rash tackle. That was the same as what Bobby Firmino did.
He took Mo Salah out. Again, just because he had the shot. Doesn't matter where the ball is. He was taken out. It has to be a penalty. I'm amazed it wasn't.
Yeah.
Hopefully Mo Salah's okay.
We just need to score now and just...
I can't get my head around that.
I'm not taking that.
It's like if the lad gets the shot away, you get like. Is that mean license to just have a free hit at him?
No.
Right? No, that's what he's saying there, isn't it? By not giving a foul. If someone shoots, you're entitled to just do whatever you want to him.
That could still be deemed as dangerous and reckless play.
Absolutely,
sure.
it's all day a penalty.
Control.
It's all day a penalty. It's a joke decision by this joke referee.
But that's what isn't. Oh, it's mad. It's mad.
Anyway, Liverpool needs. It is what it is now. Liverpool have got to have to forget about it. With Trent battling, can he win his battle? He does.
Battles two and comes away with the
Thiago Alcantara, edge of the box. Thiago looks to shoot, but is tackled. But he finds Elliott, who finds Salah. Mohamed Salah cuts inside, goes to the bender. Oh! Hits the post. So close for Mohamed Salah. Robertson's cross. Diaz edge of the box. Luis Diaz. Oh, saved by Schmeichel.
It's all going off. It's all going off. Come on. The crowd have got to be feeling this right now.
Come on, Liverpool. It's Diaz again. Runs at his man. Liverpool trying to get up ahead of steam here. Diaz cuts inside. Back to Thiago. Can Liverpool keep the pressure on? They're trying to force an opening between them on the right. And in the end, it's got a throw in.
Salah effort just seems to just keep curling for ages until it hit that.
Oh, so good by Salah.
Watch it again. Tielemans doesn't come away with it. Maddison doesn't. Harvey just passes the ball to Salah. And it just keeps spinning.
Oh, it's
the spin on it, mate. Spins it like a Beyblade. And look at that. That's a sweet strike. That I know it's probably too close to the keeper and not close enough to the corner, but we've just turned it up in the last couple of minutes. Lookman's just coming off now for Harvey Barnes, who is a threat. And again, that's what Brendan wants. Be in the game so I can bring on one of my attackers. That can be dangerous.
Yeah, they've made all their subs now. Yeah, again, I still got one up his sleeve if he wants to use it. I'm not sure what. After now, the last couple of minutes, Liverpool look like they're on the front foot again. That was so close by Salah. He's had two good opportunities now. Let's hope he can get a third and bury it.
Yeah.
Is it Harvey Elliott? Go on, Harvey. Trying to find Salah, can't, but it's fine. It's going to fall back to Trent. They put a force backwards, all the way back to Alisson.
Oh, that'll do.
Oh. Good ball by Virgil, finds Trent, looks full, but not a great pass by Trent, and Leicester are going to be able to clear it. Good work by Jota, wins the ball back. Keeps it well done, finds Thiago, finds Robbo. Go on, Robbo. Robbo drives, tries to find Jota. Good clearance by Tielemans. Throw into the
I think he'd have done that little Cruyff.
He'd have got a shot away somehow.
Yeah. Mo Salah back from his crusade.
Get his song going again.
It's a nice ball up by Virg.
Robertson cross.
Just
Blocked. It's going to be a goal kick. This, I think. Oh no, the guy's kept it in the end. And Tielemans can clear.
Thiago there with the ball. Fabinho there can just power forward.
Come on, the Reds. Lewis Diaz looked bright, doesn't he? Go on, Lewis.
I loved him to have scored that goal. I think it was the crowd were already off the feet. I think it was just the place where they just went.
Robertson,
mad.
Trent, edge of the box, acres of space. Trent Alexander-Arnold's better than that. Trent got his technique all wrong and fires it into the cop. He had so much time.
I was never confident that he was.
He's leaning back the whole way. He's better than that. He's well better than that. I did. Someone saying that Mr. Deep Cut, he says, goes for a bender is the great choice of words. I did say that. You know what I meant. Kayla, bending shot.
It was all about the spin for me though.
10 minutes to go then, 1-0. Liverpool have had a better couple of minutes, but can they get that second goal? That'll just ease a few nerves. Leicester look to spring Iheanacho. He's one-on-one with Matip. Into the box, Iheanacho shoots early.
It's a wild strike.
Yeah,
his
teammates were unhappy there. They want him to hold the ball up a bit. He just swung a leg at that. Matip did well. He was never going to win a foot race, was Matip, so he just held him up. Blocked off all opportunities.
Off that near post for him, doesn't he?
Like, if you want to do anything, mate,
you've got to go cross goal.
Yeah, all the best. Good defender.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gareth Southgate in attendance.
What do you reckon he thinks of Trent's performance? He's always kind of a little bit.
Doesn't like Trent, doesn't pick Trent anyway. Harvey Elliott might be in his plans.
Would you think?
I know. He knows, listen.
No, well, now he's back. Yeah, he probably would have
Speaking of the devil.
Not a bad ball either.
Mo Salah one-on-one with his man. Goes past him. But it's just a little bit too slow, and Leicester got numbers back.
I think
Dewsbury Hall is going to clear, but he's got straight to Trent. Sorry. We'll come back to that one in a second. As Salah cuts inside. Back heel, lovely. Was Harvey Elliott offside? Yeah, no, play on. So Trent is telling Harvey to go for a run, but doesn't pass it to him. He finds Mo Salah. Lovely turn by Salah. He's just forced that was on the edge of the box, but Fabinho mops up. Mo Salah cuts inside. Lewis Diaz, one-on-one with the goal. He shoots. Saved by Schmeichel. Just it nearly went through his legs. He got the faintest of touches on it, and Leicester can now counter-attack.
Oh shit!
It's Iheanacho up against Joel Matip. Left-hand side, cuts it across goal
well
straight
played,
at Thiago.
Thiago. Well played. Whew. And we can breathe.
Schmeichel got like the barest of touches. It looked like it had gone through his legs from Lewis Diaz, but he must have got his arse on it. Yeah. Might have saved that with his balls or something, because it looked like all money it was in, but not quite. Oh, Liverpool are turning the screw. Can they just find the back of the net?
Robbo going to keep that in? No, it's gone. Yeah, you'd like to have thought Gareth Southgate would have come and watched Harvey Elliott at some point if he wouldn't have got injured this season. So
let's have a little look. It was a lovely disguise pass by Mo Salah.
His touch is good.
Let's have a look how he saved this. Save. It goes under.
It is. It's a sack. You called it. You called it.
It hits his shin, bounces off the floor. He saves it with his bollocks.
Oh, mate.
and it dies. It doesn't go in. It dies dead. Kasper Schmeichel's clearly got a heavy pair of balls.
Yeah.
Like fucking, he saved it with his balls. He really did. Anyway, Liverpool on the attack again. Here goes Jota. Can he keep that one in? Jota can! But the cross is cut out. Corner for the Reds. It's indeed, he headers it behind. I'm amazed he saved that with his ball sack.
That's a madness, that, you know. That is an actual madness. I feel like when he watches that back in the morning, he's going to be fuming.
Right then, he got lucky because it nearly went through his legs, bounced off his shin into his nuts. Listen, a save's a save, isn't it?
Doesn't have to care how you stop it, just stop it. Yeah, never mind. Here says that Schmeichel's having a great game.
In. Header clear this time, and Maddison, can he get the counter-attack on the go? No, he can't. He tried to spring Harvey Barnes, but his pass goes out to play. And it's a throw-in on the left for Liverpool.
This is where Liverpool now need to use that
management, switch on. Keep that nil.
Facts. All of that is facts. This is what we need to do now. Keep the clean sheet. That's what it's about. Nothing sloppy, nothing soft.
Salah inside to Elliott.
Nice turn.
Where's he going to go though? He's going to go to Trent. Can he find Mo Salah? Yeah, of course he can. Here goes Mohamed Salah out on the left. Dances past 2. Finds Elliott.
Just gets tackled off the
Liverpool
ball.
needs to be careful on this counter attack. Here goes Iheanacho.
That is offside there. Harvey Barnes, is it?
Yeah, he's onside. Madison runs through. Is he offside? We'll find
onside.
out.
He looked onside to me.
James Maddison into the box, cuts it back, corner. Is he going to give a... Yeah, and now the offside flag goes up. He looked more offside. Maddison doesn't think he was. I thought he was. Let's have a little look. Yeah, he was. Yeah, the stripes of the grass, you can see he was. Yeah,
just about.
We're looking back at this Salah shot again. Kale beats.
The spin on it though, mate.
The cross, so unlucky by Mohamed Salah.
How do you... I don't even know how we got the technical on
it's so good. It's so close. We're getting a bit nervy now.
No, I'm still confident, bro.
Yeah,
it's not been the emphatic game, but we...
Oh, long ball to Diaz. Is he offside, first of all? Can he win the ball second of all? He
just
can win the ball.
Does all right there.
Play on, so no, he wasn't offside.
Come on. Little bit of quality now.
Robertson's ball.
Oh, beats the first one, but the guy there just at the edge of the box. 6 yards. Just
I think it beat Amati. No, beat Ndidi and Amati, please, was it? Or vice versa. I couldn't quite tell from that angle. Either way, it's another corner for Liverpool. I'd be thinking of sending Trent over for the in-swinger there. Matip's having a word with the ref. I think he's saying that he's keep blocking me off or something. I don't quite know. Liverpool scored off a corner earlier in the game. Can they try and do it again?
Come on, in front of the cop. Let's just finish it off.
Corner comes in.
Good ball.
Up towards Van Dijk's header.
Oh, just spliced though.
He's going to find Mo Salah though. What can he do? He can find Thiago. He's going to force backwards, isn't he? He is. Trent's in acres of space though. Trent looks at the back post.
Good switch.
It's Van Dijk chest. Van Dijk flick. Going to fall to Diaz. Diaz high into the area. Headed clear by Justin. Good touch, but Fabinho brings it back. Elliott. There was Diaz again. Is the box tackled? Joel Matip in the box. Yes! And it's Joel Matip's assist. It's Diogo Jota's finish. And Liverpool have that second goal.
Come on.
Kasper Schmeichel got a hand to it and just couldn't keep it out.
His balls aren't that big. Couldn't stop that one, and we'll have it.
Marco Brighton hangs his head because he gives the ball away. Liverpool win it back. It's a lovely touch by Joel Matip on the edge of the box. It really is. Finds Jota, centre of the goal. And Jota does what Jota does again. Let's have a little look then. Yeah, it's a bad touch by Albrighton. Fabinho takes it off him. Elliott finds Diaz. He finds Matip. He finds Jota.
A lovely little pass. That's a lovely outside of the...
It's so good by Matip.
It is. It's so good.
So it's Matip. Lovely ball.
Through his legs.
Schmeichel gets he gets a strong hand to it. Oh, he'll be disappointed. He'll think he should have saved that. It sneaks in. And that should be that for Liverpool.
It says something when your ball saved the ball better than your hand on it, mate. It really does. Balls of steel, hands of paper mache, or some shit, man. I swear. But I will take it. It doesn't matter how the ball finds its way into the back of the net. I will take it. Is that the second phase of the corner there as well?
It was. It was good work by Fabinho in the end to take it off Marco Brighton, I think it was. And that just eases a little bit of nerves if there were any.
Is it safe to say we've got the best Portuguese in the Liga?
Yeah. Better than Figo, don't you know? And here he is again. He's looking for a hat-trick. Diogo Jota on the run. Hat-trick. What's he going to do? He's gone down a bit of a blind alley entry, but he keeps hold of it well in, Diogo. Robertson inside. To Thiago.
Let's just, again, this is where the game management
you say that, Liverpool taking a piss because they're going for back heels and all down the halfway line. Oh, my God.
Mr. D. Curry says Matip playing as an advanced playmaker makes me happy.
Matip number 10, eh?
That's been coming. The Iron assist or a goal has been pending from Matip.
Such a good ball outside
of his foot. Was.
I don't know why. Fucking no idea why he was there, but sound. Anyway, here's Iheanacho trying to get Leicester back into the game.
He's offside there, Harvey Barnes.
Matip again, well done, Joel Matip.
Shuts the door on them.
And Robbo switches on to Salah. Oh, couldn't quite get there though. Fabinho mops up again. Fabinho's had a good game.
Let's get another goal.
Jota said,
ref.
Is that a foul? Are you sure that's a foul, you stupid mank twat?
And it's tacky. Now Klopp says, yeah. And it will be Luis Diaz that comes off.
Luis Diaz comes off, gets a nice round of applause from the cop and from his teammates. Solid Premier League debut from Liverpool's Colombian superstar. And Taki Minamino's going to come on for, a minute or so. Wouldn't put it past me if he scores.
I know. I'd have it, though.
Taki loves a goal, in like a little sub goal, doesn't he? Bless him. As the cop stands for their newest player, Luis Diaz. And the applause continues for Taki Minamino.
And the hug as well. There it is.
Gets a Klopp hug. And Taki... Where's Taki going to play? Let's have a little gander. He's gone right wing, has he? No, he's gone left wing, sorry. Yeah. Jota's gone down the middle as well. Or staying down the middle. Cross comes in from Leicester. Van Dijk clears it. Oh, it was a good touch by Van Dijk. He was fuming at the he was fuming at Matip. So the cross was far too easy to come in. It was Barnes, lovely ball.
It's a dangerous ball. That
Ian Acho could have been in there, but Van Dijk clears well. Leicester corner kick. Can they get themselves back into the game? Hopefully not. As Maddison goes over to take the outswinger. Let's have a little gander then. James Maddison, ball comes in. Van Dijk again, imperious in the air, Virgil. What a game he's had defensively. Leicester are going to try and recycle it though.
They've overloaded on this right hand side. Yeah, Trent needed a little bit of help there.
Fab's come over and half blocks it. Not quite though, but Thiago is able to mop up. He's coming back though, because Salah couldn't quite get the loose ball.
He went really narrow there.
Dewsbury Hall, left hand side, finds. He must have been offside, surely. It was Thomas. The ref says play on. But Liverpool clear anyway. Jota put under well in Diogo.
On his bike.
He made Justin have to head that out. And Diogo Jota, given man of the match from BT, unsurprisingly, another 2 goals.
Go on, Steve.
Liam Bento, member for 13 months, shout out to Liam. He says Joel Matip officially has more Premier League assists than Jadon Sancho. I love the way they all went to Matip, even Jota, they all went over to him, the big fella.
Look how happy he is. I love Joel Matip.
He's class, isn't he? Mohamed Salah doesn't want to be upstaged, maybe he can get his goal. Liverpool on the hunt for 3 with Harvey Elliott. Inside to Minamino. Minamino out wide to Robertson. Can Liverpool finish with a plum? It's Taki Minamino. Goes to the... Nah, he's had to take about 4 of the one. It was never on. Fab again. Keeping the pressure on. First time cross towards Salah. He's knocked out of it by the centre half. And he's offside. I think he's offside anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people saying Jota starts now, I guess.
His first name on the team. He scores every week.
He scores every week, mate. And like what? So again, I know he was in the corner, but he popped up in the middle for the corner goal. But he was at that time playing on either
Both
wings.
Goals have come between the sticks. Yeah. Just right between the sticks. That's where you want him. He's deadly. He's
lethal.
He's so good.
He's a lethal weapon.
What another signing Liverpool have made. Leicester on the hunt for a
like I heard the Matrix have been looking for him. If you're a Liverpool,
I thought you were in there. We could be. Here's Jota. Diogo Jota. Liverpool got men forward. Jota. He passes to Salah. It's cut out, but Salah's going to get there. Salah shoots straight. Asher Michael. Jota unselfish. He was on hat-trick there. It's hard to find Mo Salah. Joel Matip cost us £0. Says Sean he did. What a player. What a signing. Yeah. Maybe Liverpool's best ever free signing. Milner, McAllister, Matip. It's hard to argue against
It's hard to argue, innit?
Liverpool have got 30 seconds and the ball. Are they going to go for one more? Mohamed Salah definitely is. You know where he wants a goal. He's thinking about his golden boot.
Yeah.
But Liverpool are saying, nah, we'll keep the ball.
He's not sharing another golden boot. He's just not. He's not feeling it. What was that?
Matip with a poor ball straight to Ian Acho. Tired pass by Matip. But Van Dijk clears up, but Harvey Barnes is in the box, but Matip tidies up his own error. Forced the ball. Brighton, who's put on his arse by Robertson, and the game's going to end with a Leicester City corner kick. Are they going to have time to even take it?
Doesn't look very happy with that, but I get it. Like they take
corner
it short.
Ref, are going to blow your whistle now. He's going to let them play on. Maddison, twisting and turning, crossing, punch by Alisson, and that should be that. And that's that. The full-time whistle goes at Anfield then. And it's Liverpool 2. It's Leicester City 0. 2 goals by Diogo Jota. Errol, he is better than Figo, don't you know?
He is, mate. I mean, I don't see any lies in that statement, Steve. And when you need someone to step up in the box, when you want the ball to fall to a player, when you expect someone to just be a goal poacher and just pop up and absolutely nail it every single time, you're putting your house, you're putting your lot, you're putting everything on Diogo Jota to step up for you. And there's not been many games this season where he's let us down. When you've asked him to do that, he delivers. You know, there are a lot of other parts of his game where you think, you know, we've got other options that, you know, might have a little bit more pace, might be a little bit more explosive, better technique on the ball. But when it comes to purely finding the goal in between the sticks, as you said, at the moment, I don't think there is a better player in the Prem, and I'll say that here right now after watching that performance again tonight.
And if there is one, he probably plays right wing for us. He's the only one.
Yeah, he's the only one. But again, the way Salah does it, he'll drift and cut across the goal, and you know, he scores goals from all over the pitch. But just in terms of that one metric, I don't think at the moment we're going to find a better striker in the league that's able to deliver that for us. And I just think he's absolutely coming to his own this season. What we thought might have been a purple patch last season has shown that is the level that he now has set for himself. And again, it's kind of reminiscent of when Salah did that and it just emerged as, you're not going to be able to stop him if he finds that run of form. You can't take him out of that. The only thing that stopped Jota last season was an injury, and touch wood, he can continue in this vein. But again, he's bailed us out when probably we was playing at 70% flexing our muscles today. We wasn't at the 100%. We wasn't flexing in a way that we was hoping. But when you need someone to show that little bit of quality in front of goal, Jota was the man to step up.
Yeah, man, you're right. And because it took till the 87th minute to get that second goal, that actually felt nervier than it was. If that makes, like, looking now, Leicester didn't lay a glove on us in that second half. Again, I'll bring the stats up now, and in the end, Liverpool have 22 shots, 11 on target. They forced Kasper Schmeichel into plenty of work, including one save with his nuts. And then Leicester have 5 shots, 1 on target. They didn't have Maddison has a shot early on from nowhere, and that was it. Like, the only reason that felt maybe at the time was because it was 1-0, and that you're just thinking.
And he brought on the likes of Barnes, and you know,
he brings Iheanacho on.
You think, because he can bring these players on. Say Brendan's subs worked for him in the last game, whereas Klopp's subs worked against us. So in the back of your mind, you're thinking, is it going to be the same? Is that going to play out again?
But in that whole, like, they did nothing. They didn't lay a glove on us. They didn't do anything. It is just because when that second goal is, you're always thinking it just takes one bounce of a ball. Or listen, James Maddison can score from 40 yards. We've seen him do it this season.
Little moments like that where you're just thinking, is that going to be what punishes us?
But Leicester didn't lay a glove on Liverpool. They really didn't. Like I say, it was complete domination. Liverpool, for whatever reason, listen, they hit the post. The goalie makes saves. They have chance after chance. Liverpool, it was all right. It wasn't vintage. But when you're in the moment, Errol, that's why I was saying, I feel a bit nervous here. But I shouldn't have, because them lads there were in complete control. Even when Leicester got half a sniff, Van Dijk was brilliant. Again, just absolute, captain's armband on captain's performance. Him and Matip, brilliant.
He stepped up and he had the armband on today. He looked vintage Van Dijk with that armband on him. And if I had to caption this performance anything, it was 2 goals and a nutcracker. Like, that was literally how I could sum it up for you, because it really was. There was bright performances from individuals. As a team, we looked like we was all singing off the same hymn sheet. Defensively, we looked good. He didn't really try and get us on. We didn't really have to do the offside trap on them that much as well. They didn't play that many balls through into those channels a lot. We didn't give them. Fabinho played really well in that second half. He stepped up. I think he always does the screening really well, but the screening and the passes, moving that ball forward quicker in that second half once he got it, was brilliant for us. Thiago, that bicycle kick, if that gets on target, I think we just call it quits here, mate. Just cash out, don't we, all our chips. It was an enjoyable game to watch, because there was a little bit of everything there from a Liverpool's perspective to say, you can take a lot of... I think Klopp will be the same. You can take a lot of positives from that game, and you can just think, as soon as the whole crew's back together, as soon as I've got the whole squad with us, we can start really working and getting our teeth into where we can take the rest of this season.
Yeah, it's exciting to see. Like I say, again, it only felt like, I go back to it, it wasn't nervous. It shouldn't have been nervous. It was just because it was 1-0, but Leicester didn't do anything. Liverpool was dominating. You mentioned Fabinho, what I thought he was really good at. He's an amazing defensive midfielder, but what people think of defensive midfielders, they think just sitting in the centre circle, just mopping up. Fabinho, the reason we score, he defends from the edge of their box. He wins the ball back that leads to that second goal. He's done that time and time again. He kind of like
pushes the unit.
Yeah, and just squeezes up, and it's like one of those, I don't like an escape room. You know, when the walls are closing in on you, Fab is closing, and he just everyone pushes up, and then I think it's Marco Brighton's got nowhere to go. Fab takes it off him within a couple of passes. Jota's scoring. I thought that's what he's done really well, and that's why I think he's the best defensive midfielder in the world, and that's probably his best attribute, is that ability to just push you, pressure, bang, take it off you there. Thought he was fabulous.
Yeah, and as I say, when he does that, the others that are either side of him know they've got to be more advanced than him. They can't be behind Fabinho where he is in that position. So it's almost like it's a signal for everybody else to get in line. And as you said there, he just presses that bit a little bit more forward, etches towards them. It sucks the space out of the pitch in the middle. And that in itself just leaves other players under the ball feeling claustrophobic. They don't know what to do. They panic. They get themselves flustered. And more often than not, we end up winning the ball high up the pitch. Now, we wanted to be a little bit more ruthless today, but got to give credit to Leicester in the sense that Kasper Schmeichel did play well. I said earlier in the game, is it going to be a Jekyll and Hyde performance?
It was actually both.
He was, you know what I mean? But he
has 11 shots at him, so yeah.
Exactly, he does well, do you know what I mean? But as I say, I don't think defensively they didn't look all over the place. I think in terms of open play, they looked fairly well drilled. They looked like they knew each man knew where he had to be. I don't think any of their players got rinsed. I just think we had that little bit too much quality for them. And when you do put that amount of pressure on them, as a Liverpool side as good as we are, we're expecting to hit the back of the net. It's almost as if the crowd, and I imagine I did as much as I couldn't hear today. I almost felt there's been a bit of electricity in the studio. Where it's like I felt as if there was that kind of level of energy in Anfield as well, and I hope that was the case.
I said in the return fixture, obviously it was an away game, so me and you weren't in the studio, but it felt like...
No, he was. That was the one game, the only game I got drafted in. You weren't in.
I was off.
Yeah, because COVID.
Yeah.
So it was me.
Was it?
Yeah,
so
it was the COVID game. Yeah. And that was the only game this season I've got drafted in to watch, and that was the one we fucking lose.
It was a 1-0 game. I remember you lost. Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but what I do remember is that it was a similar pattern. Actually, Liverpool had tons and tons of shots, but Schmeichel just kept them in it. We missed a penalty, didn't win, all that kind of stuff. The difference here, obviously the early goal helps, but it was very similar in that, and I said this when I was on Leicester Fan TV earlier in the week, and I said, like, if that's your game plan, you will probably lose. Yeah. That'll work for you once out of 100 times. That you'll just let Liverpool have 20 odd shots and we won't score. It's not going to work, and it didn't work again.
I wasn't. It was the West Ham game. I was in the Brookhouse on that one.
Yeah, but
that was where we lost. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying, and you wanna right those wrongs though. That's how I see it from that position, from a Liverpool perspective. You don't want to give them any encouragement to feel as though they can get something out of you.
And I think like I say, that's the Leicester. It was the exact same game, except they didn't get the counter that goal, and we were. You can't do that to Liverpool. Liverpool will eventually. There's too much quality, and or your goalie might make Schmeichel probably should do better for the goal, but. You can't defend like that and hope to get away. Liverpool, good set piece routine for a goal, instinctive player, and like I say, we started the wrap up with him. Let's finish it with him. Before we do that, actually, just let you guys know, going live on YouTube shortly will be Errol with the fan reactions. So if you head on over to our Twitter, our social accounts now and get your reactions in, Errol will be back in the studio reading out the best of those. Facebook, Twitter, get in touch with us however you want. Then later on, I will be live on YouTube too with the player rating, so do join for that and let me know your thoughts. I'll be delighted for you to join us. And then streaming in about now 90 minutes or so's time, depending on how things go, will be the instant match reaction live on Redmen Plus. If you haven't joined up to Redmen Plus yet, please do consider doing so. Not only do you get our instant match reaction that me and Errol will be on streaming live, we've just released our Craftsman of the Cop documentary, and the Anfield Murals documentary went live not too long ago. Coming in the next couple of weeks or so, we've got a special in conversation with, heading towards the League Cup final, with Stuart Downing, who was the man of the match last time Liverpool won the League Cup. Paul went to Yorkshire to meet Stuart and have a good old chat about that game and that season.
And a cup of tea.
Yeah, Yorkshire tea. We've got an exclusive podcast series coming in, looking at every single season in which Liverpool have won the League Cup with some of the best journalists who covered those seasons. We've had Chris Bascombe, Tony Evans, John Keefe and James Pearce talking through what it was like in those seasons. And we've got the first ever edition of our Silverware Stories series. That's easy for me to say, that's a lot of S's. Looking at the 2001 League Cup final with interviews from the players involved. So Jamie Carragher, Emil Heskey, Marcus Babbel, Sander Westerveld's in there. We've got the Birmingham perspective from Darren Pearce as well. All looking at that 2001 League Cup final, the trophy that started a treble. Fingers crossed that in the end of this month, Liverpool could get another trophy that starts a treble or even a quadruple, because Errol, Diogo Jota keeps Liverpool on Manchester's coattails. We are not going away, and when we've got players like that fella, we've got half a chance of doing something extra special, haven't we?
Yeah, and that's all we're asking as Liverpool fans at the moment. We are achieving, and we're at the trajectory that we would have anticipated. And at the end of the day, you know, Carl Martin sums it up perfectly. He's given us a $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much for that, Carl. He says, "Way to go, the Reds. It keeps the pressure on."
Yeah.
And that's huge for us at this moment in time. City had done their business last night. They won 2-0. Why we'll match it? You know, we see your hand and we'll raise you. And it's going to be a lot of that back and forth this season for the rest of the season. But we've got to make sure that we don't let up at any point. You know, whatever they do, we've got to match it. If we can better it, great. But the bare minimum, we've got to match it right up until the point where we play them. Is it April that we play them? Yeah. So we've got to be able to say, yeah, well, we can go toe-to-toe with you up until April, and then we'll see what happens, because at that point they could come away and crumble because they've been on such a great run. It's like, all right, well, the wheels are going to fall off now because we've burnt ourselves out, and it's like we went strong too soon, as opposed to where us, we kind of just start to hit that nice little peak, and we're hoping that we can just kind of keep going as we get to the summit.
You're absolutely right, mate. Fingers crossed that is what happens. I think, guys, we're going to sign off on the watch along shortly. Thank you guys for joining. It was an absolute pleasure. Those 1,000 likes, I keep telling you, go to those 1,000 likes and we win. Thanks for all the mods, Danny, and all the other mods in the chat. Thanks for all the members. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for everything. Like I say, keep an eye on the YouTube channel for the fan reactions and for the player ratings, and obviously head over to Redmen Plus later on for the instant match reaction. We'll do more Jota loving because he deserves it. We'll do more Luis Diaz lovings because he deserves it. In fact, we'll just do a big old Liverpool loving, and we want you guys to join us there. So thanks very much, everyone, today. We'll be back on Sunday with the watch along for Burnley. That'll be me and Paul in the studio for that one.
You're cheating on me, bro.
Yeah, basically, Chris will be on all the shows on Friday, so all you are wondering where Chris Pajak is, keep an eye out. On Redmen Plus, he'll be on the final wave for this game. He'll be building up to the Burnley game. He'll be doing the Oppo preview for Burnley, and he will be doing the starting 11. So you will have plenty of Pajak in your life on Friday, and then the watch along again will be coming on Sunday. Thanks so much. I'm hoping to see you then. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra.
Ciao for now.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that show. We are on the countdown to the League Cup final. Liverpool playing Chelsea at the end of February. And if you want to get some amazing content around that game, we have got you covered.
We have got exclusive interviews and documentaries all available in video and podcast form. So you want to listen to us on the go, we have got you sorted.
Yeah, so do head on over to theredmentv.com, join up to Redmen Plus, and hopefully get yourselves in the mood for when Liverpool win the League Cup at Wembley.